We gotta go that way. Go that way.
Through the buses?
Yeah, through the buses.
They're going that way.
We go through the buses to make that turn. Excuse me. Thank you. Hold on, hold on. Keep sharing, guys. Keep sharing.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna try to do that a couple times. You know?
Yeah. I'm seeing numbers of people saying that there's 2,000 people. Well more than 2,000 people. Talk more about 10,000 plus.
As everyone here is gathering in, I want to give some updates here real quick. And let folks know that we have a crew on the ground in NYC. They are outside of Union Square right now. Massive amounts of people. If the feed cuts out, hang tight. We'll try to switch to another. Lots of people in the streets. And it may be hard to hear me talk over all this noise. So I'll try to chime in every so often and give some updates. But let's listen in. And I want to give a shout out to everybody out there that's sharing this link. Massive anti-Trump protest across the country. This is Union Square in NYC. This is a 40-block protest going down.
I'm about to cross the street. Hold on. Hold on. For those that keep talking about, okay, person's at Trump Tower.
Alright, so
Want to try to advance a little bit more then?
Yeah. Let me up a little bit. Then we'll run once up a little bit.
Alright. For those that keep talking about George Soros in this event right here, who knows, he may have people inside of it. But everybody is not involved with George Soros or being paid or anything like that. It's way too many people that will be involved inside of it for that to even happen. Hold on, guys. They are speeding up. You ready?
Wait,
You may have to close some of the maps. Especially with that YouTube gaming app.
Yeah, that's all recent openings. I'm going to try to go live again, though.
I'm going to try to find press reset before they all get up there. Because if they're all up there, then we won't ever be able to find them. You ready?
Wow.
What happened?
Jumped right into an old stream. It never fucking close.
Wow. Keep sharing, guys. Keep sharing. We're just outside of Trump Tower. We're about, I believe, under a mile away. You're live. You're live.
Wow! Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You see these people are crying because they think
All right, yeah,
it's about
turn that down. I mean, lower it. I mean, make it smaller. All right, guys, we're about to make a run for it to the front. Because these guys are running, we still have to find pressure each other. Yeah, and they're moving a lot quicker than we are. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Are they trying to beat the cops? Because the cops are already there. Yep. All right, guys, we're making a run for it. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, guys, we made it to the front of this thing, front of this crowd. Waiting on B-Rich still. Where you at, B? So am I. Seeing what direction they're going to go to, then I'll head in that direction, advance a little bit more.
Hey, what'd you say? Over?
What was that?
I'll turn down the background noise. I got to see if you guys can hear me while I'm talking here. I know the background noise is going to be louder. I'm trying to adjust it. Can you guys hear me okay? Please let me know.
What happened? I have no idea where press is right now. They're saying that he was in the front.
She said there's a whole other group up there.
All right, I see you guys out there saying just a bit louder.
40 seconds.
I'm working on turning it just a bit louder here.
Yeah.
And adjusting the volume there in the streets. Hopefully this is a little bit better.
Keep sharing the streams.
We have
This is a completely different
NYC.
group.
This is a block protest.
Up there.
Massive protest
They were going to
erupting
map people
across
throughout the whole city.
the country.
Wow. Boston.
Boston, the whole fucking
The entire.
Want to thank everybody that's tuned in.
nothing to do
Want to
with
thank everybody that's out
anything
there
but the big
sharing the link.
cities.
We are live
Like them
on YouTube and live on
take old handouts.
Facebook. The Underground World News.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be nice. That really would be nice. He said there's a few NFL teams that use my speed.
You got calves like a jackrabbit.
Hey, that's 2 years to track. Like that right there. That's what annoys me, when people just stand right in the middle of the freaking walkway. Big, he's in front of the dump truck, that Trump Tower.
Okay.
Shout out again. Thank you, To Be Free. How many you got watching it?
22.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's weak, but you know, what do you expect? When you can basically find a stream fucking channel. The hell is it? At the top of your fucking
Wow, look at that group.
Thanks for saving my life again, Ian.
Switching over to B Rich's stream here real quick to see what he's got going on. This is Erick's stream. It says 22 watching here. We're gonna go back and forth.
She's at work. Thanks, guys. Please share the streams. Let them know I finally got a good stream going. Blast it out there before it's dead. At the very least, people will know who's out here streaming, and they can sub the channel and
you were
set
looking
up an alert or what.
at B Rich's stream right now.
It's
B
only
Rich
7:51.
and Erick. Well, this is
I feel like
actually
it's
Erick's
midnight.
stream
I'm
right here.
looking for a drink.
I have links to both the channels in the description box. Make sure that you guys subscribe to them. It is B Rich and Erick M on the ground in NYC.
Thanks, Mission. I keep my wallet on a chain.
Got my mic adjusted a little bit better there. And we have thousands taking to the streets across the country.
Maybe you that are watching, or someone may have missed it. The group that's in front of us right now is an entirely different group than the people that are behind us. Many blocks. Many blocks. This apartment?
No, you know better. Not in the public streets, sir. You know better than that.
All right, let's do a sound check again. Can you guys hear me? I turned the volume down on the background as low as I possibly could with my volume up. Hopefully it's about equal.
We're gonna burn some calories tonight.
Yeah.
Whether or not it changes the president, I don't know, but fuck it, we're gonna burn some calories. Calories. Holy shit.
All right, thank you to everybody out there that gives me the feedback. We're in this together. Hopefully now you can hear my updates over their background noise. Thousands of people taking to the streets across the country. Texas, California, New York. And some of this is stretched out down city blocks. This NYC protest is set to go for 40 blocks through NYC. So it started at Union Square. They could never find the beginning or the end of the march. That's how big this is. So it's just massive amounts of people moving through the streets right now. We have events going down in Boston, California, Texas, Oregon, specifically Portland, and other cities. And we are hearing some of the BLM chants out there in the streets, as you can hear now. So pay attention to that as well.
Who?
That guy.
No.
We'll give him a card.
Where's he at?
Oh, he's running
there he
now.
goes.
We have press
I gotta plug in
reset
over here, dude.
from YouTube. Be Rich, Erick M, or Agent of Truth, all on the ground. You're looking at Be Rich's stream here. There's Erick's stream. They're together. If one of the streams go down, hopefully the other one will stay up. Last night it worked pretty good that way. If one of them lost signal, another one was there to keep on going. And when he positions it, start to get a better look here. Obviously, dark out. They're moving through NYC. You have all these tall buildings. It's hard to hold down the signal when you have all those tall buildings and you have all these people trying to steal a signal too. But going to try to get some updates from them. Want to thank everybody that's tuned in here. We're going to keep this going as long as we can here. I will continue to update with information as I get it. I'm going to try to reach out to these guys right now via Twitter. Looks like they're just going with the flow. I'll check back in here in a moment.
All right. I got juice. What? You ready for some juice? Fuck it, don't matter. Mix it with vodka. Are you ready? Like I said before, I'm going to reserve comment for a later date. You know? How's the stream, by the way? I haven't gotten any buffer notifications for the first time this weekend. Booming. Run up on me like that. I ain't afraid no ghosts. That's right. Stop the taxi cabs. Fuck the cabs, too. I don't know. Maybe they don't like unions. Wait a minute. That don't make sense.
We're gonna take for the beater, you know? Right. As soon as the beater goes up.
I would be pissed. I'm like, you know what? I'm walking through.
I remember when I was that age, I learned I love you. You love me.
And I have the audio running off of Be Rich's.
They have the right to protest.
I'll be switching the video back between the two cams just to get a couple different perspectives.
For peaceful people, they sure look violent.
It is very, you know, I'm trying to reserve comment. I've been streaming live all night, you know.
Oh, really?
And I just can't. You're right. You're right. It's double standard. It is. You can't deny it based on a bias. It's double standard.
And I have a feeling that if she would have won, you would not have seen that. So let's put it this way.
No.
You would not have seen it from the other side, and yet the other side is the bigoted side.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yes.
Yes. I mean, you might have seen some pretty vulgar Facebook posts that have went viral, though,
Yeah.
I'm sure. But they wouldn't have been fucking with the taxi driver.
No.
Well, gosh, the taxi driver ain't gonna take that crowd.
No. I gotta pee. Think they'll let me in at Trump Tower? What up, peeps? Brandon Walton, you want to know that the protest is about 10K strong plus. I would give
From just that one behind us.
the whole thing. I don't even know.
So at least
I don't even
10,000.
know anymore.
Gonna have to bring up GPS footage for that.
Somebody got some satellite footage?
Yeah.
Satellite
This is a massive march through NYC.
All right. Here we go next.
What up, Dutch?
We're almost there.
We
Yeah.
are pretty much there.
And Mr. Anderson.
Well, it's they're not saying we love Trump.
And
I think the first thing Trump needs to do is
everybody else out there that's showing love. Everybody that's tuned in, everybody out there in the chat. Much love to all you guys, everybody that shares the link. It's appreciated. Make sure to subscribe to Erick and Be Rich, and also press reset. On the ground in NYC, a 40-block march.
I wonder if Hillary and Jill's going to come out tonight, or Gaga. Or any
And apparently Lady Gaga has been trying to head a massive movement. You heard me right. Lady Gaga, with her 93 million followers on Twitter, has been trying to influence these protests in the streets. Lady Gaga, for crying out loud.
Everything off.
Can we go back there or no?
No. We gotta go on that side. Well, it's still open. They're getting ready to lock everybody in.
We're pressed. We need to get to the press box. Well, we're here. This is probably where we'll lose it again. We're climbing on the...
Every time they get by this scaffolding, they start to lose the stream. It breaks out. It cuts out. They should know better by now not to go through these areas. But sometimes you have no choice, especially in an area like this. As you can see, his stream was interrupted, and it should be coming back if he cleared it. Hopefully he did. Hopefully the stream will be coming back. Erick's still going here on his stream. Looks like B's still cut out. We'll switch over here.
We gotta start moving. Yeah. We're starting to buffer.
Trying to calm me. I'm trying to... Sorry, boss.
Lots of people.
Start turning water and some might magically appear. I think we should all try because we're all thirsty. Water, water. Slow mode is giving people some props. Slow mode, slow mode. Yeah, look at this. Look at this advancement. Wow. We're gonna get pushed out of here. You gotta go to the other side. Yeah.
And it looks like B stream, ever since he went underneath that that underpass. I mean, you can see right here, he's right there in the frame in front of Erick. Stream's still frozen. Not sure he even realizes that. We have to step up. Sometimes when you refresh it, plays for a second and then freezes. It'll re-loop and re-loop. Yep, and it's frozen back at that same spot. I want to welcome everybody that has tuned in to the stream here. We have over 2,000 people tuned in live now. You are looking at Erick and B Rich's streams from NYC. They have started at Union Station. They are marching some 40 blocks with the protest. It's kind of broke up into different groups here, but There's so many people that they could not get a bead on where the front or where the back of this march was. So we have Press Reset on the ground with them.
Look at all that. This actually might be one of the biggest in New York history.
You heard Eric there.
What do you think?
The biggest what?
One of the biggest arrests.
Yeah.
So they keep going through these areas with the scaffolding.
Yeah, he knows the stream is down. Those that are mentioning it.
Okay, he knows the stream's down. So right now, we have Eric's stream. Hopefully B can get his stream back up here soon. Doesn't look like he's messing with it at the moment. They're trying to get to a location.
It's something about the mass arrest.
Yeah,
I thought it was just the final warning. The first warning that was put out.
When they start moving in.
They said they were about to on fire in Philly.
Yeah, what's new? Saying?
Just trying to get caught
Now
up.
they are making their way back down to a prime spot. When they get back down out of this alleyway, they should establish a better connection.
We have to pretty much go and do a loop around, get to the other side.
Yeah, they're looping around.
Where we just were, we would have been arrested.
They had to get out because everyone was getting mass arrested.
Well, we were going to go over to 57th. I got a piece somewhere.
Sometimes you got to bob and weave out here, and when the crowd thins out and the protesters start to disappear, that's when the police
So what we're gonna do,
start to go after.
I'm going to end the stream right now. I am going to charge up a little bit because I am pretty low right now. Going to try to wrap around to the other side of this protest. We got to go up a couple blocks, direction we're going, hit a right, take a couple blocks down again, make another right, then go and do the same exact thing, get to the other side. So, all right, so just leave here. So yeah, we will see you guys in a bit.
All right, and it looks like get a refresh here. Getting a refresh back over here on this other screen. It looks like his stream's down there. And
yeah, want to try to advance this up?
Let me.
What we've only got two streams down here at the moment. We've got B Rich's and we've got Erick M's. So at this point,
we're gonna be running.
We're gonna let. It looks like one of them's going to try to charge up and get some juice in their batteries.
I'm good.
I'm going to let this here run, continue to run, until they get back up. So, or until he gets his other cam back up. They've got multiple cams, multiple setups. I'm going to look for press reset here too. A shout outs to everybody out there that's tuned in. A shout out to everybody out there that is sharing this on social media. They're trying to work their way around right now, around the block. I'm going to take a second to try to contact them and see what the game plan is here for sure. I know they are swinging around on Union Station or Union Square. This is where they started. We have around 15,000 people approximately that were taking part in this, anywhere from 10 to 15. They really don't have a head count. This is just guesstimation numbers. A massive protest moving through NYC.
I said that's what I've been saying. There could be a possibility that's going on with that.
And you're going to see a little bit of choppiness here throughout the stream. It will maintain and come back. Give me just a second, folks. Going to check the chat. Going to try to reach the guys on the ground in NYC. And I'll be right back with you. Much love to everyone out there. This is Dabu7. You're watching Underground World News Live.
link out. Spaz, please don't come in here talking about other videos. You see we're out here trying our best. Posting videos right now. I don't care about it. Chat's open right now. Please help me out with what's going on inside of this area. Or at least talk about something relevant. Also, please don't text me while I'm live streaming now. I just said that already. What the freak, people? You guys are. If it's lagging badly, plug me in and try.
Yeah, like that's the first thing I see.
I know it's choppy. We know that. We know that. Please stop repeating it. Chat's going on for a while. I'm sorry, guys, but it's already agitated. Already a lot going on involving this right now.
And we have the guys right now switching over on gear. And as an update, we have more people making their way back to the other side of there looks to be 3 different large groups right now. There is a group that was down by Washington Square that is heading north. And then the main group that we have here was circling to try to get back to the other side of Union Square. Now, they doubled back out of Union Square because the police, well, they give a warning. They tell everybody this is your first warning, second warning. They literally just started closing in on people and started to make arrests, mass arrests. So they took off down and around the other way, and they probably got, I'd say, anywhere from 4 to 8 blocks, New York blocks, to cover here on foot. And once they get down and around the corner, they'll be near the main area. Now, I'm going to run the scanner here just for a second, guys. I don't know what the volume's going to be like, just to check in on the scanner so we can see if anything's going on.
Something new every day about these devices.
You have it as a pickup. I don't know if you have it on your screen already. If you do, you can zoom it out.
All right, guys, we're going to minute. Bear with us.
10, 4. Looks like I don't see. I'm just going to make a new job for you. And Charlie, K. Parker, please, we have an additional 1011 for 115 West 30th Street.
All right, that was West 30th.
Charlie.
It'll be a rise upon the family.
Going to Mill, correct?
Request to lay meal.
10-4, I'm sorry about that. 10-4, no problem.
This is a huge freaking raindrop.
Okay, so we have a scanner feed running 2 at the moment. I'll keep it running till I contact, till he gets his other stream back up and running.
Now I'm going to start getting alerts.
So that means it's working now.
Yes.
Remember? Like, he just gets certain things. There's a reason why.
Right.
Units holding a portable alarm between 1 East 52 Street. But there's 17 units that marked this job earlier in regards to car alarm.
Alright, we're gonna stop. The police are pretty much gone. And all of you that are wondering where's the police are gone. What they're gonna do right now is they're all gonna head all most likely Times Square, Trump Tower.
Charlie.
Somebody get
2015.
on this
Local
scam.
It's 39 physical fight at the Food Emporium, 49 to 8.
And we have the scanner running now, as you can hear.
Fighting inside the location. Have you used check the resident north?
North Ida.
Ida?
North Training going. North Training. Adam's on as well, Central. Just mark this at 90 X-ray and 90 Nora.
Transfer, no problem. All units about the lot about 84 in regards to that physical fight. Once again, it's going to be the Food Emporium from 49 to 8. No Sergeant Red on this job as well. Keep it a 39 physical fight.
For those that are people being paid, you can't pay this many people. No way possible. I'm already seeing stuff about that all these people paid. Say that again?
That still ain't bad.
Have you tried Periscope? I hear you.
It's all initial. Nothing. Nothing.
All right, guys, trying to get the next moves here squared away. As you can see, we have thousands of people in the streets. I want to thank everybody that's tuned in, everybody that's watching, everybody that's sharing this on social media. It is appreciated. This is Dabu7, and you're watching Underground World News Live. We have Erick M and Be Rich on the ground in NYC. Now, this all started around Union Square. We have tens of thousands of people on the move down here in this area. Now, for those that were asking about what happened to the stream last night, Fox News hit us with the copyright strike, and that stream is gone. So, no more streaming the Fox stuff or anything like that. That's why we have to have guys on the ground. Guys and gals. A shout out to everybody out there that's tuned in. If you hear Broadcastify kick up, if you hear the scanner kick up, we are tuned in to Broadcastify, the NYPD Manhattan link. It is 17th, Midtown, North, and South. Those precincts. Those are the ones in charge of what's going on around Union Square right now. And they may have switched over to another channel. I'm trying to surf different channels here, but every time I got to kick them up, you're going to hear the audio. So I'm just trying to scan them and see which one has a lot of people listening in. This one has 84.
On completion, can you have a telephone 7218 Avenue?
Central Shows responding with extreme delay. We're stuck in traffic because of protest.
That's what.
Once again, a shout outs to everybody out there that's sharing the link, everybody that's tuned in. Got well over 3,500 tuned in. Want to welcome everybody here to the live stream. You are watching Press Reset, Be Rich, and Erick M, Agent of Truth. They are on the ground in NYC. There have been protests erupting across the country. There are protests that have popped off in Southern California. We have thousands of people that have taken to the streets in Portland, Oregon. We have thousands of people that have taken to the streets in Texas. We have different streamers. There's different outlets streaming from different locations. But the guys got a jump on it last night. They got up in the NYC. They were on the ground as the announcement was made. They ended up staying in town today, thankfully, and they got word of a massive protest up at Union Square. So that is the area they're at right now. It looks like as the hours pass, more and more people are filling into the streets. Some people are asking, are these paid protesters? My answer to that would have to be no. Not all of them, obviously. There are way too many people. This is one of those things to where you get so many people in the streets that it starts to attract other people. They start coming out into the street to see what's going on. Other people start walking along, and it grows, and it grows, and it grows. And when you're talking about the biggest city on the planet, in New York City, you have lots of people that are on the move here. At this point, the NYPD does not have enough manpower to arrest all these people. This is where it comes down to the power of the people. The power is in your numbers. As Machiavelli said, the power is in the people and politics that we address. And the numbers are crazy right now. I also want to make note that the people that are coming out in the streets, this is not all anti-Trump. There are pro-Trump groups that are out there as well. There have been some clashing, but at this point, the police can do nothing but try to corral the crowd. All they can do is hope that they have additional units coming in from other areas, maybe different precincts like the Bronx, other areas where they're not seeing a lot of activity. They can bring them in, and then they're going to try to cut them off at certain angles and steer them back down toward Union Square. Now, this is obviously a non-permitted protest, which means in the eyes of the law and the police, this is an illegal event, which means that you have all these people in the streets illegally. Usually what they'll tell them is if you keep pushing, you're good. But what they pulled here about 30 minutes ago is they started a mass arrest. Everybody that was stopped, they started arresting. So B, Erick, press reset. They doubled back around the block, and they are now heading up to the other side. I'm going to check in here with the crew. And Mr. Anderson, if you can hear me out there, Mike Roberts, thanks for letting me know, brother. I'm checking messages right now. Live from downtown San Francisco, guys. Look at this. This is a live look at downtown San Francisco, guys. We're looking across the country right now. You can see in this stream thousands of people. This is via Ryan and NYC, via whom it may. All my boys out there, much love to all you guys. Shout outs to everyone out there keeping these streams going across the country. It is appreciated. We are the media. We the people. We are in this collectively together. That there is a look at San Francisco, an aerial shot. So you guys got a better idea of what's going on here across the country. Back here to NYC on Erick's stream. I got to give a shout out to the over 4,400 and some people that have tuned in to this stream. You have made this the most watched live stream that I've ever put out there. So I appreciate everybody tuning in here this evening. Everyone sharing the link. It is appreciated to the fullest. And the guys on the ground, Eric, B, all the people out there. Shout outs to all of you, all the guys and gals out there making this happen. Now, luckily, we don't have any chaotic stuff popping off at the moment. We don't see... give me just a second, guys. I'm going to try to set Mr. Anderson up as a mod. I thought I had someone on deck. Apparently, I don't. Few of my mods are out there in the streets, so... And for some reason, some of the mods I thought I had set are not in there, so... To be free, are you out there anywhere, brother? TMTT, are you out there anyway? Let's see. I'm Mike Roberts, Watchers, Ghost, Enter the Stars, Leah. Shoutouts to all the mods. I'm going to try to get you guys another one on deck here in just a second.
To the people that know,
I'll respond to it.
I'm not responding to that. To the people that know, please send me messages on what's going on in the scanner.
Sounds good, Sergeant.
Give me the precinct concern. 9503. Yeah.
That's the first precinct.
This is currently inside of New York City right now. Protesters marching from Union Square to Trump Tower.
Hey, I'm going to try to trick YouTube right now.
Oh. YouTube gaming?
I'm going to try to go live, making them think I'm doing fucking Minecraft.
And you will have to forgive me, guys. There are so many people in the chat. It is it's running so fast I can barely make out anything that anyone is saying. Shout outs to everybody out there. Much love. If you're bored, Hessa, bounce. Get the hell out of here. Ain't nobody tell you had to be here. I do appreciate those of you that have joined us, have tuned in. We're going to keep this going. I seen Dabu shout out, man. I can't even see the names quick enough to read them down, guys. I think you guys can hear, you know, from these streams, the energy that is in the air. And like I said, this is going on right now across the country, coast to coast.
Tens of thousands of people in front of Trump Tower inside of Chicago.
Yeah. Inside?
Outside. We gotta go that way. Go that way.
Through the buses?
Yeah, through the buses.
Going that way.
Go through the buses to make that.
In regards to 33 and Park, can you have a dog response? Let me know when you're ready. White box truck, New York plate 2717, Mary Henry. That's all forward.
Nothing out of YouTube gaming.
Keep sharing, guys. Keep sharing.
Shout outs to all the cats out there sharing the link. Everybody that's sending me in new links, new feeds from out there. It is appreciated. Shout outs to all the cats out there across the country.
I'm seeing numbers of people saying that there's 2,000 people.
From Portland.
Well more than 2,000 people.
To Texas.
10,000 plus.
To NYC. we have people in the streets all across the country. We have quite a large group that has gathered outside of Trump Tower in Chicago. And at the moment, it looks like this event that you're looking at here in Union Square looks to be probably the largest in the country at the moment. So,
Careful. Police? No, photo between these buses and trucks. Excuse me.
got to give a shout out to the over 5,000 people tuned in live. Thank you for joining us. You're watching live streams from the Underground World News Live crew, from B Rich, Erick M, and they are joined by Press Reset from YouTube. We get a good solid team on the ground. We are listening in to the NYPD Manhattan scanner.
Could you please see if there's a proposed available that could be assigned to it? We're stuck in major traffic.
As you can hear, the cops are stuck in major traffic. Major traffic. Between 45th and 46th.
Yeah, I got both out there. What kind of job is this?
Commercial Bird, 7218 Avenue, across the West 45th and West 46th Street.
West 45th, West 46th.
That's Square Post 12.
South Square Post 12.
Hold on.
Doing a job at 725, 770.
Hold on.
The police are pretty much, they can't do much of anything at this point. There's so many people in the city. So you are listening to the NYPD Manhattan Broadcastify scanner. That is for 17th Street, that runs right down at the top of Union Square. That is for Midtown North. That is for Midtown South and all those precincts.
Okay, person's at Trump Tower.
And they have headed out and gathered outside of Trump Tower.
Square Post 12.
This protest or this march is set to extend for 40 blocks.
770.
Who knows, he may have people inside of it, but everybody is not involved with George Soros or being paid or anything like that. It's way too many people that will be involved inside of it for that to even happen.
Give me just a moment here, folks. I'm going to get some mods set in, and I'm going to check in with the team, see if they got the other cams back up.
Hold on, guys. They are speeding up. You ready? You may have to close some of the maps.
North Ida.
Especially with that YouTube gaming app.
Yeah, that's all.
732-459 West 49th Street, close to 95th Avenue. There's a mill, got
I'm going to try to find Press Reset before they all get up there. Because if they're all up there, then we won't ever be able to find them. You ready?
It's up for, should it happen at 8?
Yeah, he gave us an apartment number. He's in his apartment already, but he said
Alright, it sounds more like a 22.
Jumped right into
Just, if you could do me a favor, just change the code, make it a 22. And
Keep sharing,
put it on my
guys. Keep
queue.
sharing. We're just outside of Trump Tower.
just be advised, they had him go to the job. They said she was able to trace the person getting
Under a
phone
mile
back, but he
away.
wants to make a report because he thinks the person's still around.
Alright, just, put it on my queue. Nettie.
1790.
Be alive.
Is there an ETA on that dog?
And they are making their way here right on the outskirts of the other side of Union Square. We have tens of thousands of people, and it looks like the cops, what people they have arrested, they've had no choice but I guess to have to let loose. They have zip tie them, take them around the corner, or give them a citation to cut them loose. The police at this point cannot even get their backup. If you guys can hear on the scanner, the backup is stuck in traffic. There's so much traffic, the cops cannot budge in Manhattan at this point. So from lower Manhattan down near Chelsea, all the way up to the northern side, the northern precincts, traffic has got everything at a standstill.
Excuse me.
Got to give a shout out to everybody out there that is tuned in. We've now crossed over 6,000 tuned in live. I want to thank everybody that's joined us, everybody out there sharing the link on social media. It is appreciated. We are live on Dabu77 on YouTube and the Underground World News on Facebook. You are watching the streams of Erick M and Be Rich. The links are below. Please make sure you subscribe to these guys. You guys want to see good live stream action? I've ran the streets with these guys, man. I feel we've built a solid, really good crew, and they're putting in the work out here right now, showing you guys what's really going down. Things are only going to heat up here at this time of the evening. Usually these marches run strong anywhere till 11 midnight or so. It's 20 till 9 here on the East Coast. They're still running strong. And we have people taking to the streets in Houston. We have people taking to the streets in Oakland, in the Berkeley areas of California. Today we had protests where students walked out of their schools in mass in many different states. Some of this was definitely organized by some of the Dems and the other party because there was proof shown of it. We have also seen Black Lives Matter in their little pockets up here performing some of their chants. You can actually hear it in the background still. Those chants are not normal people chants. When normal people take to the streets, like, that don't have any affiliation with a group like that, they would come up with their own chants. They would come up with their own themes. We've seen that tonight too. Some very original, brand new, from the heart, real people marching in the street. But then again, we've heard the George Soros chants mixed in too. New York City, you have got a lot of people. You've got the BLM, RevComs, and every other little alphabet gang that they've got under the sun in this city right now. So it looks like B is over on Periscope. I'm going to switch up. And see if I can't, I'm going to see what B looks like over here on Periscope. So give me just a second, guys, and I'll check back in just a second.
Wow. Boston.
Boston, the whole fucking
The entire...
has nothing to do with anything but the big cities, like them tickle handouts. You know what I'm saying?
That would be nice. That really would be nice. He said there's a few NFL teams that can use my speed.
You got
At this point, it looks like the Periscope feed of B is frozen. It says connecting from 5 minutes ago. So
he's in front of the dump truck, that Trump Tower.
Okay.
Shout out again. Thank you, To Be Free.
And once again, we're tuned into the Broadcastify NYPD Manhattan Scanner, 17th Midtown North and South Precincts. It looks like B was just up giving an update over on the Periscope, but the feed dropped. It disconnected before I could even get it connected or pulled up over here to share with you guys.
Thanks for saving my life again, yo.
We'll also take the 1010 at 723 7th Avenue. Does anybody, do you need anybody in contact?
North Adams 8416
10 4, yes. For Alcatraz 219 West 48th Street, Roosevelt, there, Roosevelt, just need a final.
397
Yeah, Lee, you're right. Where is Lee? I haven't had a chance to talk to him in the past few days.
1790.
Darb able to give you an ETA?
Negative here now, yeah, they have to do like details. details on the plate and the pounds. They're updating them now.
Thanks. Keep you advised. North Adam.
North Adam.
Since you have specific locations,
He's
let's
making some really good progress. It's only 7:51.
Marriott Hotel.
I feel like it's midnight. I'm looking for a drink.
All right, so we are currently at 5th Avenue and West 47th. Still got a little while to go until we get to Trump Tower. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And it looks like apparently B said it's going to be another hour or something for him. So I'm not sure what's going on there. We've been waiting a half an hour. They told us half an hour ago that it would take them about 20 minutes. It's been about a half an hour, and he just responded and said he's going to be at least another hour unless something else pops off. So I'm not sure what's going to be going down on that end of the stream. I know he tried Periscope. He may be having difficulties on YouTube. I'm not sure. Of course, they need to recharge at some point. And when you're out here and you're streaming, the phones get hot, batteries start to drain quick. And of course, when you're walking and you're on the go, sometimes you got to stop, take a break. Not sure where they're at the moment. Want to once again thank everybody that's tuned in.
He's trying to run.
Who is?
You're behind us.
Hey, if they get close, we're like...
You're watching Erick M's stream. They're in NYC.
We're gonna burn some calories tonight.
Yeah.
Whether or not it changes the price.
And I just got an update from B. They are on 57th, and people are still showing up. So we've got maybe tens of thousands of people in NYC right now, and this is where it sits, guys, at the moment with everything going on. Thousands of people more pouring into the streets at NYC. Yeah, if I was up there and had the drone, it would be a good time to get it up in the air. Unfortunately, I'm not up there. But we're gonna play this thing by ear. NYC itself isn't an easy place to get up into, and a cheap place to get to and to stay, especially when you're coming from across the country. Just getting through Pennsylvania on the toll pike, I think just through Pennsylvania to Jersey is like $60-$80 one way, just to get through that state. Then when you get into New York, you got to deal with everything that is New York. You know, you crack a water bottle in a hotel, it's going to be $5. I think they told me it was $5 for a half an hour of internet access time. I mean,
You gave him a car?
you know, things get expensive up there in the Big Apple, and they've done a lot of walking. They've taken some train, or whatever. They've parked a good bit away. Really, when you're in NYC in a moment like this, it's all walking. You better have some good running shoes on, because it's literally circles around the town. So at this point, the updates, the crowds are growing in Southern California as well. Of course, they are behind us here sometimes. Some people just getting off work on the West Coast and starting to get to their rallies. Some of these here today kicked off around 6-7 p.m. on the East Coast. If they stick with those times on the West Coast, that means from coast to coast, we could be seeing action like this all night long. Especially Eastern time, we could be seeing action all the way into the early morning hours. Now, I will say this for those asking, we have not seen anything of massive destruction. We haven't seen any buildings getting burnt down thus far. Haven't seen any massive clashes with the police. It looks like the people well outnumber the police. So all the police at this point have been able to do is arrest small pockets that they could kettle, which is what they used to do to us down in Ferguson and other places, where they would kettle you into these small areas and trap you like some wild hogs, and then start making the arrest there. A shout out to the over 7,000 people that have tuned into the stream. It's very much appreciated that everyone out there is sharing this. It is very appreciated. I can't say it enough. It really shows tonight that people are playing their part in getting the stream out there, making this the most viewed live stream I've ever put out. So I'm sure the guys appreciate it too. They're in the streets. As soon as they get their feeds back up live, if you guys, take a break and step away from your laptop, computer, whatever, we're going to be here throughout the evening here. But my issue has been this: when the streams get too long, like last night, it was 6 hours. Fox News hit me with a strike as soon as Trump came on and started talking. I streamed for over 6 hours. The last 4 minutes got me a strike. I lost it all. I tried to take it to the creator and make a new video to save a lot of it, to kick a new one out, but it was too long because it was 6 hours. So there's a fine line here in running these streams and when do you kick out. So with this many people tuned in, this is going to keep on going and going and going until, we got to shut it down or a glitch happens. Who knows? We've seen stranger stuff, but I'm going to check back in here with the crew here real quick. If any of you guys got any live stream links out there, let me know at Dabu7 on Twitter. If you guys can hit me up on Twitter and just send me the link or whatever, reference me, and we have the permission, let us know. We will share that and get that stream out here. We have seen the streets of San Francisco full of people, all the way to the streets of New York City, absolutely packed and filled with people. So that's some of the latest updates. We have the scanner running on Broadcastify. It looks like they're still running here. So give me just a minute. I am going to try and check in with the fellas here, see if any one of them will get back up and running here soon with a different feed. So give me just a minute, guys, and I'll be back.
From just that one behind us.
The whole thing. I don't even know.
I don't even know anymore.
Gonna have to bring up GPS footage for that.
Somebody got some satellite footage?
Okay.
Satellite imagery? Alright. Here we go next to the big uplink. We are pretty much there. This is an anti-Trump protest.
This is anti-Trump?
Yeah.
17 Eddie.
Well, a little bit of everything now.
30 minutes. D&D impressive auto.
I think the first thing.
10-4, thank you.
Okay.
We go absolutely no further. We have the CVs you call
As long
for.
as they don't do like a Trump-Obama plan, I don't care.
Absolutely no further, Central. No lights, no sirens. Slow down.
All units no further to 4 West 54th Street, no further.
Time set for 16.
When these cars could just be going, the one that gap is there, wow.
I'm holding it down for 1472. Okay.
Or any of the people
Okay.
That bought this out anyway. Yeah.
272 Bro
People? Over 10,000.
10-12.
Over 10,000.
Really?
Yeah. This goes for at least 10 blocks.
Let's start well.
17 point.
Yeah, show 10.2 mile test.
This started at Alright, think we should get on the sidewalk. We should get on the sidewalk.
Ida.
Because they're closing.
North Ida.
Go to the 32. It's not going to
We
be
gotta go on
32.
that side while it's still
Oh,
open.
it's a 52.
They're getting ready to lock everybody in and arrest them.
Press, we need to get into a press room.
Offer to the 459 49.
All right, guys, we're about to try to find to get onto the side because they're
2098.
South Pine Park.
Have a fish package up on 4256. Can you just send private?
South 442
It's on my voice.
Cases in front of Chipotle, Mexican Grill.
Once again, I want to welcome everybody that is tuned in.
Where is the sign?
there is.
We have the Underground World News crew on the ground in NYC. You guys are watching the stream of Erick M. Make sure to subscribe to these guys. There are links down below. And I got to thank everyone out there that is sharing this link. Seriously, you guys are the reason that this live stream just broke 8,000 watching. So
We gotta start moving.
I thank you guys for playing your part, and everybody out there that plays their part, guys and gals, everybody that picks up a camera and starts streaming.
Excuse me.
Much love to all you guys, and I know, the chat is crazy. It's just zipping like you've never seen it before. I just got to give a shout out to everybody out there. I know some cats are saying much love, and even the haters out there. Love to all you guys. Chat's just insane right now. There's, as far as mods go, I added some, but I don't even think that they could. They wouldn't have the time to do anything at this point. The chat's moving so fast, it's crazy. Much love to all of you. 8,277, as I just seen there, and climbing. We've got the crew on the ground here. I'm gonna make some adjustments here. If they don't have, if I can't get his other stream up on the horn here. And to be free, brother, I see you. To be free is like any more mods. I'm pissing in the wind. To be, brother, you just let it ride, man. This isn't dude. That any message that you are lucky enough to see in that chat is long gone. So tonight, really, it's just difficult for anyone to get a message through. Trolls can sit there and try and drop something. It doesn't matter. A lot of people dropping images and pictures. I can see that.
Excuse me.
It's cool. Much love to all you guys out there. Truly.
17 precinct. Holding a 53 license sending East 54.
Let me switch over here to.
53 property East 30th and First Avenue.
All right, B. I'm gonna check B's stream here real quick. Bear with me on his channel page. It doesn't look like he has anything up yet. I'm gonna pull this over to the side. Just a second here.
North Receiver, 54, Heavy Bleeder, 1221, Avenue Americas.
Sorry, what?
The North Receiver, 54, Heavy Bleeder at 1221 Avenue Americas inside a restaurant.
Is it a Del Frisco Central?
Affirmative.
Not there. We'll go with
Tempa.
I'm live streaming now. I just said that already. What the freak, people?
17, 52, 70, 34th Street.
Keep sharing this link, guys. Keep sharing. To Sharon, and please let me know what's going on the scanner. We're completely in the dark right now. I don't really have a backup phone, so I'm relying on you guys on the chat.
All right, guys, bear with me here for just a second.
No, Charlie.
About to lag for a second.
No, Charlie.
Yeah, it's going to be a 9393 Charlie, request 63 delay.
All right, you're here. Good. I was trying to slow down a little. Kind of fast.
People, I can hustle what I got.
All right, with feet walking up to the about to lag out again.
South Pacific benefit is on Constance, Southwest 36th Street and 8th Avenue.
South Frank.
South Frank.
On the last job,
Yesterday.
97
Where are you guys at?
What's that?
Those two officers right there. The two we were talking yesterday. Cop that got the bird crap.
I have nobody.
Are you serious? All right, guys. B is live on Facebook as well.
Post 2A and 3.
His name is B Rich. Go
Southwest 25th.
all over as well. Behind me. You know what I mean?
South Charlie.
South Charlie.
Can I have an icon number for my family child?
20349, 20349.
10-4, thank you.
All right, guys, I am messaging the crew on the ground right now, trying to get a beat on the very next move, so just bear with me here for just a second.
Excuse me. Just standing in my way. Funny while you're Are they back? They're back there. Oh my God. Yo. Oh, they got the buses. They got the buses. Get on the sidewalk.
Yo, they're about to fuck us up, yo. Let's go. They're really about to fuck us up. Yo, get on the
All right, guys, bear with me really quick. Setting up the tripod. Huh? to people that know, please send me messages on what's going on the scanner.
South Eddie.
He's currently inside of New York City right now. Protesters marching from Union Square to Trump Tower.
Hey, give me just a second here, guys. I'm trying to read all these messages and get back. That way, there's other moves being made here.
I don't know, one advance? Oh. Well, you're in the middle. We're at Trump Tower, I think.
All right, guys. So this is an update. For those that are just now tuning in, this is the loop off of Erick M's stream of them going. What they're doing now is they're looping around the inside to get back to a better position. They had to recharge some batteries. They had to grab some food, and they just told me just now that basically they're like, this is wild. Like a Mardi Gras type atmosphere there with more people coming in. So when these fresh streams start to go back up, it's fitting to be even louder, even more people, and they said they're just coming in constantly. So,
Yeah, through the buses. Go through the buses to make that turn.
here anytime when he gets this other setup going, I'll switch over to that. It should be here anytime. So the guys basically just got the recharge and food and are still on the move.
Keep sharing, guys. Keep sharing.
Try to do that a couple times. You know?
Yeah.
So, yes, that is the latest. And for those asking, the scanner, we have the Broadcastify scanner running NYPD Manhattan. This is off 17th, Midtown North, Midtown South. And earlier they were reporting that they could not get back up to the scenes because they were stuck in thick traffic. So regardless of what they were trying to do, they couldn't get anywhere because the traffic was that bad. NYC, obviously, massive, the largest city on the planet. And these people all over the place coming out the woodwork. And like I said, other people coming out into the streets, joining just to see, just because the atmosphere, just because of what's happening. There's so many people. Other people come out to see what's going on.
Excuse me.
We're now here after 9 p.m. Eastern. And got to give a shout out to any mods out there that are able to handle any of this chat.
Yeah, across this. I'm about to cross the street. Hold on. Hold on. For those that keep talking about, okay, press is at Trump Tower. Can I try to advance a little bit more then?
Yeah. Let me up a little bit.
For those that keep talking about George Soros in this event right here, who knows, he may have people inside of it, but everybody is not involved with George Soros or being paid or anything like that. It's way too many people that will be involved inside of it for that to even happen. Hold on, guys.
All right, guys, I want to thank everybody out there that has tuned in. We've got thousands tuned in live here on Dabu77 on YouTube.
May have to close some of the maps.
I haven't been able to.
Especially with that YouTube gaming app.
Yeah, that's all.
I haven't been able to check the Facebook feed here recently, but we're live there as well.
I'm going to try to find press.
I want to thank everybody out there sharing the links. Everybody,
up there, and we won't ever be able to find them.
Everybody out there that's trying to show love in the chat, I see you. I know it's rough, it's going quick. We have the crew on the ground. They started off in Union Square. They have just recharged and got some grub, and you guys are watching a loop here of Erick's Agent of Truth. And make sure you're subscribing to these guys' channels below. I have it in the description box. But they're about to kick up these new streams here any second, and when they do, yeah, could be here actually, yeah, any minute. Let's see here, Mr. Anderson, Mike, I see you guys. I wish I could have somebody else in here with me. This isn't a hangout, so I can't have anybody else join me in here, or I would have sent the link out to some guys to join me in here, but when I do it this way, it's not possible. Also, make sure to check out our recent sponsor here, the Essential Drugstore. For all you guys out there looking to stock up on any medical supplies, antibiotics, insulin, things of that nature. That's why I chose to go through these guys, specifically to offer that avenue for people out there to go down if you need it. So make sure to check out our sponsor, and Be Rich, Erick M. They're the two main live streamers down here that we got from our crew. You can see here in this clip they were running through the streets. The last bit of info I've gotten from B here is that they're about ready to rock. So here any minute, here any time.
Excuse me.
Here anytime we'll see a new phase of this, and what's going on. And the problem is with all these people that get down there, that and with all these buildings, you start to lose reception and signal.
Waiting on B Rich still. Where you at, B? So am I.
Everybody out there playing their part, I appreciate it.
Seeing what direction they're going to go to.
Thousands of people taking to the streets. We have craziness. They're saying reports coming in here now. Shout out to May. They're saying craziness in Atlanta at the CNN building. Trump, anti-Trump protest. It says Trump protest, not anti. It says downtown Atlanta on Periscope, where they have surrounded the building there. Manhattan, as you guys can see here, loaded. Chicago, apparently people are saying doesn't look too good there. Atlanta, again, coming up. People are saying Oakland protest, thousands of people in the streets. Desiree here, let me show you guys. A quick look here. That's a quick look in Oakland. The thousands of people have come out. So this has been city after city after city after city that has seen some kind of big protest come out. Like I said, this is a shot from a live shot from Oakland, California. Now the scanner you guys are hearing is the scanner coming in from Manhattan.
Nothing to do with anything but the big cities. Like them.
You guys are looking live at Oakland, California, checking in on the West Coast here. As you can see, hundreds of people at least here in this area. Lots of people on the ground. Lots of people have been on the move. In this spot, it looks like people are standing.
Hey, that's 2 years of track. Like that right there.
You can see that shirt right there. Kind of shows the movement that is here on the ground in this area.
He's in front of the dump truck, that Trump Tower.
Okay. 2112, WIS 542, don't
Shout out again. Thank you, to be free.
Stop is holding a commercial building at 131 133rd. The North is holding a 53 property out of Americas on 157. 17
Once again, you guys are looking at the Oakland protest. Checking in on the West Coast here. So we have eyes and ears across the country here, which is awesome. And this is a big West Coast rally. I had some people asking earlier, are these paid protesters? At this magnitude, no. I wouldn't say that. Are there some out there? Yes. But this many people, I mean, either way, look, before this even ever went down, we talked about whoever won, there was going to be counter-protest, big counter-protest. If Hillary was going to win, there was going to be big counter-protest. And they cut it right down the middle as best they could there, because that's their tactic, in my opinion. It is divide and conquer. It's what I call the illusion of choice. Okay, order out of chaos is their motto. We as a people are stronger together. When we ride together, show love to one another, we achieve much greater things. But the control of the mainstream media is a big thing here. When they control the mainstream media and they can manipulate the minds of the people in their living rooms across the country, every day, 4 and 5 in the afternoon, or 10, 11 o'clock at night, they're getting into the homes of all these families, and they're dropping all these lies, a scripted story that all these different outlets repeat across the country. And of course, some of them are showing what's going on here in the streets, others ignoring it. But like most mainstream channels do, they'll be putting their own little spin on all these different stories.
There is no traffic.
Gonna check in with the crew here one more time. Give me just a second. You guys are looking live, Oakland, California. Get ready to go back to Union Square, NYC. This is Dabu7. You are watching Underground World News live.
You just record me? Yeah. What outlet are you with? They're trying to run. They're trying to run. You're behind us.
If they get close enough.
You don't run. You don't run.
We're gonna burn some calories tonight.
Yeah.
Whether or not it changes the president, I don't know, but fucking we're gonna burn some calories.
Calories. Calories.
Calories. Holy shit. I'm gonna create a diet. Good rest. It's gonna be like I marched for nothing. It's gonna be like, how do you move in all them skinny jeans?
How could she move in all them skinny jeans?
I don't know. Bet you it's hot though.
If I was wearing skinny jeans, I wouldn't even be able to walk. What happened? Yeah? Alright. Advance to that side.
South Charlie.
South Charlie.
190.1. The 52 family.
Alright. You gave him a card?
Who?
That guy.
No.
We'll give him a card.
Yeah.
Oh, he's running now.
I gotta plug in over here.
Alright, plug in real quick. I'm actually getting one myself, so I should plug in as well. If I was wearing skinny jeans, I wouldn't be able to run. I can't do anything with them on, so. I've only tried them on once in the store and nearly roped them. Okay, that's too big. But, yeah.
All right, a shout out to Sisk. Thanks for letting me know what was going on with the audio and everything else. It's a madhouse in NYC right now, guys. Tens of thousands taken to the streets. These guys getting into position here. And here anytime, they're going to be kicking up going live. Make sure to follow me at Dabu7 on Twitter. I also stream on Twitter with Periscope and go live there often. Make sure to check out Be Rich, Enter the Stars, the whole crew, Erick M or Agent of Truth. Links below, and I'll update with more links later. This turned out to be a big event, as most can see here, with literally tens of thousands of people out in the streets across the country right now. And, you know, normally this is an event where I would be, well, right there in the streets too, streaming. But we needed a guy on deck here tonight to kind of oversee things from the base, so to speak. It's good to have someone overseeing things from the computer when you got a crew on the ground, and we can XSplit it over to, you know, another channel if we need to share it, get it out there, and I can kind of listen to the scanners, also provide a chat, and be able to watch over everything kind of the best I can, and provide some communication to the guys on the ground down there. So all the information you guys provide me is much appreciated, because anything that's you know, really important that I can get to these guys, as to stuff going down, it's appreciated to the fullest. But I'm hearing things starting to heat up now.
What about the people inside the cab?
Of course, waiting for a new stream. And you guys are watching the stream in Oakland. Right now you're watching live Oakland, California. This is the line outside of the protest in Oakland. So California having thousands of people taking to the streets. Oakland, as you guys can see here, lots of people in the streets. Things look calmer in Oakland than they do in NYC, I will say that. And after today, if you guys are wanting to catch any more live streaming like this, if I'm not at the helm overseeing these guys covering an event, I will be in the streets myself. You can catch those live streams right here, Dabu77. And also, make sure to check out my other channel, Dabu777. I have 2 channels here on YouTube that I operate off of. I go live off of both, mainly this one. And a shout out to everybody out there that has shared this tonight. It's appreciated. We try to get the guys on the ground
I don't even know anymore.
to be our eyes and ears. If anything crazy does pop off, the mainstream media all too often spins it with their own agenda. It's important to have independent people on the ground to see the truth, because when you're on the ground, you start to see things that otherwise you would have never realized or put together.
This is an anti-Trump protest.
This is anti-Trump?
Yes.
Well, it's
Well, a little bit of everything
I'm
now.
saying we love Trump.
Once again, you guys are looking live at the protest in Oakland. This is in Oakland. Thousands of people in the streets here.
North Frank. Check it about the test open line 840, 8
All right, we have an update here from the NYC scanners saying that in Manhattan, 6th Avenue and West 37th Street, NYPD are on the scene reporting that a large protest is at the location of Trump Tower, with over 2,000 people outside of this location alone. And that is in NYC. You guys are looking at Oakland. This is live from the streets of Oakland, California. The protest going on there. Shout outs to everybody relaying me information on Twitter.
Stop Adam.
It looks like the guys are going to need about another 10 minutes here. I want to thank everybody that's tuned in here to the stream tonight.
It's a late model gray Audi.
Shut down the scanner there. We are looking live. Streets of Oakland. And we are back over here on the Erick M feed that I had going. Then B says another 10 minutes or so, he'll be back up and running. So, you know, I've got thousands tuned in here. If I shut it down and kick out, they're going to be back up here. Well, he'll be back up on his stream here very shortly. No sense in shutting it down, so just hang tight here. We've been witnessing action from coast to coast. West Coast to the East Coast. You guys make sure to check out Be Rich, Erick M, Agent of Truth in the description box below. That have been out there streaming for us. They're going to continue here throughout the evening. We've got stuff going on across the country. I'm going to jump over here and check some of the headlines.
Yeah, I'm about to cross the street. Hold on. Hold on. For those that keep talking about, okay, person's at Trump Tower. Want to try to advance a little bit more then?
Yeah. Let me upload this. And we'll run while it's uploaded.
All right. For those that keep talking about George Soros in this event right here, who knows, he may have people inside of it, but everybody is not involved with George Soros or being paid or anything like that. It's way too many people that will be involved inside of it for that to even happen. Hold on, guys.
All right, guys, as an update, you guys are tuned in here watching what I had running here on Erick's page, and I had the NYPD scanner up here. It looks like it dropped off.
Yeah, that's all.
I'm gonna switch all the focus.
Trying to go live again, though.
South Charlie.
I'm gonna try to find.
I'm gonna try to switch all the focus here over to NYC.
They're all up there. And we can never be able to find
They're
them.
just about ready. They had to make sure they were fully charged. This is going to be the big go from here. It's 9:30 from here till.
Keep sharing, guys. Keep sharing. We're just outside of Trump Tower. We're about.
Yeah, here any second they're going to be. I'm just trying to read all these messages coming through. There's so many. The chat's going super crazy, and there's no way for me to keep up with that. I have my inbox on Twitter is starting to look like the chat. So, Mr. Anderson, you're modded up. You should have been in there already, but for whatever reason he wasn't. You're in there now. Tens of thousands of people in the streets of Manhattan, of NYC right now.
Turn that down.
We have anti-Trump protesters that have set fire to an American flag in D.C. So this is, see if I can't share this with you guys here real quick. You guys can see this here. This is what just went down with them burning the flag, as you guys can see right here.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Once again, that was a flag burn there in Washington, D.C. That's what you guys just witnessed there. We have reports of thousands of anti-Trump protesters marching, some with Mexican flags in Chicago, screaming F Trump. All outside, blocking every direction outside of Trump Tower. Let me switch over here just to show you guys an image here real quick. This is, I guess, an image from above outside that location. This is coming from Chicago. I believe. No, this is NYC. This is an above shot of what's been going on here in NYC. So a lot of different. Let me continue here. I'm gonna continue to scroll and see what else I come across.
Seeing what direction they're going to go to, then I'll head in that direction, advance a little bit more.
Hey, what'd you say? Over?
What was that?
All right, switch over here. Gonna update with some images just to show you guys. I'm trying to keep tabs here. Some of the latest. It says it looks like 2 rows of police barricades, a row of NYPD officers, NYC sanitation department trucks, then SWAT, all at the Trump Tower door. You've got layers and layers and layers of all this in this area. That many layers of all that right there. Sanitation, SWAT, police. Outside of this building, them shutting down traffic in all 4 directions.
We passed that. We're on 43rd and 5th now.
I want to once again thank everybody that's tuned in and joined us. We have B about to go live again. I'm going to jump over to his stream as soon as he does.
There's a map there. This is how it was going to happen. They were going to magnet people throughout the whole city.
Got to give a shout out to
Boston.
the guys here and gals. To Be Free, Anderson, Stewie, all you guys out there. Wow, okay, so let's take a look here real quick. This is Seattle. You guys, this is Seattle. This is a look across the country here. You're looking at the protests in the streets of Seattle, Washington.
Like that right there. That's what annoys me. When people just stand right in the middle of the freaking...
Showing we have these protests going on in cities across the country right now. Once again, you're looking at the protests in the streets of Seattle, Washington. We've seen Oakland this evening. A lot of NYC, which we're about to go back to live. Here is a live look of Seattle. There's thousands in the streets of Chicago. There are thousands out in Texas as well. There are hundreds, if not thousands, in D.C. We're seeing here. San Francisco. As the mainstream outlets are just now reporting here, saying thousands are protesting across the country, New York, Chicago, all the places I just named. Lakeshore Drive. You guys want to see a live look at Chicago? Here's Chicago. So all these cities looking the same, you know, from an aerial shot here perspective, with the massive groups of people on the ground taking to the streets. We're listening to the scanners of Manhattan. We have the NYPD. The NYPD is making multiple arrests right now at the anti-Trump protest in Manhattan. So we have mass arrests going down right now.
All right, so we are currently at 5th Avenue and West 47th. Still got a little while to go until we get to Trump Tower. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's mud, it's almost got hit.
South Adam.
There is no traffic. Okay, for those that may be new that are watching.
All right, guys, doing some checking in, some updates, and shout outs to everybody out there that is sending me in information. We have B getting ready to fire up his other cam in NYC. Look, when you run the streets and you've done it like we have, you know the ebbs and flows of how some of the stuff goes, and you know that it's right around this time of night when things really start to hit a whole new level. Between like 9 and midnight, that's when things can really heat up. It's when you have the most people out there, and at this point, it looks like they're going to be ready to hopefully have enough juice to get them through the next couple hours here, whatever they're going to face in NYC. I want to remind folks that this coverage is going to continue. We're going to have coverage from multiple cities like we have tonight. You're going to be able to see what's going on across the country, a live look into each situation. Let's not forget our fellow brothers and sisters up there at Standing Rock, fighting the battle up there, the water protectors. Much love to all of them up there. I love you. I love all of you out there that fight the good fight and that stand righteous. This is definitely a time of change in this country, one that I personally have seen coming for a long time. We're living in that moment right now. And this, you cannot let this fall into the hands ultimately of what they want. To me, I know their motto is order out of chaos. You can't give them that chaos. We have to be able to make the system work the right way for the people. And as far as Trump is concerned, when it comes to me, as I tell you all, this is illusion of choice. You must make sure that Trump is held accountable for everything he said he was going to do. Everything he was going to do in terms of Obamacare.
All right, you gave him a card? Who? That guy. No. We'll give him a card.
Canceling Obamacare. What about Hillary belongs in prison? Right? How many times did he repeat that? That Hillary deserves to be in jail. Will he pursue that, or will she walk free? You have to watch these things. It's time to put your money where your mouth is. Because actions speak louder than words. And I can't stress enough that right now, in terms of seeing big events, or staged events, or even false flag events, the atmosphere is ripe for it. I believe until to the day that this man's sworn in, and even after then sometime, until things really are able to hit a calm level, things are going to, especially right now, I would expect to see this all the way up through the weekend, at least this week. So we'll gauge it from there on where things go. But I would say up until the weekend, this weekend, you will see more of this across the country. This being a Wednesday night and tens of thousands taking to the streets. Got to give a shout out to everybody out there that is sharing the link. We have Erick about to switch gears and go live right now. So here any second, guys. we're going to be going live back into the streets of NYC and make another run at it.
Apple agree.
So gear up, share the links.
After tonight, I might need
Here
that
within the
too.
next minute or two,
Let's go.
we're going to have a fresh cam live in the thick of it, NYC, here within the next couple seconds. Hopefully, or next couple minutes for sure. You're watching Underground World News live.
All right, guys, we're back on the move. Boom.
That's right. Stop the taxi cabs. Fuck the cabs too.
Not even just that, but the people inside the cab. Like he's just sitting in the cab.
The calves.
I don't know. Maybe they don't want you.
Yeah, but what about the people inside the cab? Yeah, the meter. I will be pissed. I'm like, you know what? I'm walking. Screw it.
I mean, you might have seen some pretty vulgar Facebook posts that have been viral.
For glass, the taxi driver ain't gonna take that crap.
What up, peeps? Brandon Walton, you want to know that the protest is about 10K strong plus. I would give
From just that one behind us.
the whole thing. I don't even know.
I don't even know anymore.
Gonna have to bring up GPS footage for that.
Somebody got some satellite footage?
Yeah.
Satellite imagery? All right. Here we go next to the big uplinks.
We're almost there.
We are pretty much there. This is a anti-truck protest.
This is anti-Trump?
Yes.
Well, it's they're
Well,
not,
a little bit of everything
they're not
now.
saying we love Trump. I think the first thing Trump needs to do is get everybody a hearing plan.
Yeah, right. As long as he doesn't do it like a Trump-Obama plan, I don't care. Trump-Obamacare.
How about a trombone?
When these cars could just be going when that gap was there, wow.
I wonder if Hillary and Jill's gonna come out tonight, or Gaga, or any of the people.
That bought this spout anyway. Yeah. What happened?
How many?
People?
How many people?
Over 10,000.
10?
Over 10,000.
Really?
Yeah. This goes for at least 10 blocks.
And start where?
Far.
Start in Brooklyn?
This started at Union Park.
Okay.
Yeah, and then walked all the way up here. All right, I think we should get on the sidewalk. We should get on the sidewalk. Because they're closing.
Go back there.
No. We got to go on that side while it's still open. They're getting ready to lock everybody in and arrest them.
Press. We need to get into a press hole.
All right, guys, we're about to try to find a way to get onto the side because they're about to. Alright guys, we are at Trump Tower. There is well over 10, I won't even say well over 12,000 people out here. Question for you. This side's
Well, what should I do? Not press all people here. That's
okay. Alright, we gotta start moving. Yeah. We're starting to buffer.
Trying to call me. I'm trying to. I'm gonna kill the stream.
Yes. Excuse me. Start chanting water and some might magically appear. I think we should all try because we're all thirsty. Water, water. Slow mode is giving people some props.
All right, guys.
Slow mode, slow.
We got a fresh stream live
Look at this. Look at this.
right here,
We're gonna get
right now. And we're live in NYC. We are watching the Agent of Truth's stream. Got to give a shout out to everybody out there. We also have the NYPD Manhattan scanner running. Fire that back up here. And I got to give a shout out to everybody out there that's been sending me an info. It's appreciated.
But I don't understand why the police locked themselves off right here. Makes no sense.
We are now watching live.
Charlie, you can mark my 11, I know that you just related to your house.
Holiday stuff up.
The guys in the middle age.
All right, guys, you guys can hear the chants there. The BLM there in Alton. You can hear the BLM chants getting louder. So you know that we have BLM on the scene here, front lines, and you know that they would want to come in and capitalize on something like this, if not be at the heart of some of this. Now, you were going to have people take to the streets regardless, but
you know there's
any kind of situation, right? Atmosphere like this, they're always...
Is your stream long ways right now? Is everybody watching your stream?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You gotta hold your phone like that with Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook's
is vertical. No, because I did it earlier. Oh, and it was fine? Yeah. Oh, okay, cool then. Never mind.
The chat wasn't showing up. That's the thing.
Hey, what would happen if somebody screamed like Praise Matter? Would everybody look up in the sky and be like,
Praise Lives Matter? No.
Like,
I think we should start that.
Would it be like, welcome to Earth? Wait, did you just stop your stream to watch your stream?
No, I wanted to see if it was...
Oh, is it working properly?
No, you're right.
It's sideways.
Yeah.
Maybe it fixed itself after a process.
I don't know. You want to walk that way?
I don't care.
Yeah, come on. That's where everybody is.
What is going on here?
They're gaining territory.
Yo, this is Cindy. Hi.
I'd say let's go up that way and then come over.
Stay indoors. Can't go forward.
Really? Are you serious? Alright guys, keep showing the link. We're going into the thick of it now. You really think he's even here?
Huh?
You really think he's even here?
Who, Trump?
Yeah.
No, this is symbolic. He's somewhere eating a very nice meal. He's probably...
Yeah, you didn't even look inside. There's nobody in there. The lights are all off. I say this is one of his many.
Yeah.
Well, probably not anymore. So I want to get up here.
Why the fuck? Oh, hold on, crap. They're doing Christmas decoration.
Yep. Already said. First or not? Gotta get that. Oh, God, this thing's over here.
Alright guys, I'm about to try to bring up secondary screen capture here on bees.
So, hey, let me know in the chat. Is it coming in?
As soon as I say that, it looks like the stream froze. Now it's back up. Looks like his stream is glitching a little bit there. And it looks like Erick's just went down and was interrupted. We'll see if it comes back in. You guys can see we have thousands of people here in NYC. They just got back into the thick of this. It looks like bees starting to move here. It's a bit choppy. This many people. We'll have to see if they can establish a solid connection. They were fine there for a second. We still have
at 526 7th Avenue.
it's the Manhattan scanner.
South ISAP. 2136.
If any of you guys are over there on their streams, please let them know in the chat that their feeds have froze up. I'm sure to some extent they may realize this. It may be telling them bad signal. But yeah, they're right down here in the heart of this with thousands of people. Right around the same time, both of them had their feed go down. So I am tuned in here to the NYPD Manhattan 17th, Midtown North and South Precincts Broadcastify. So if anything is popping off,
South Adam.
looks like Bees is trying to come back in. Look at this. Look at this. He must have come right up on some girl or something that had Lucifer on the back of her stuff. That's interesting. And of course it's chopping out right now, so we don't even know. This is why it's good to be recording hard cam footage
7 George.
as well.
17 George.
49 to 19.
Confirm.
South Frank.
South Frank.
90Z at 388 and 90.
And there's just a ton of people packed into this area. It looks like they're having a hard time keeping the signal here. So, I guess patience. Lots of people. It looks like Bees is the one that's attempting to come through the best.
The north to hold into a 53 property Avenue Americas on West 50th and a commercial bird 581 Fifth Avenue. The 17th holding to a 53 at 3rd Avenue East 51st and the 52 family at 20 East 35th.
North David.
North David.
How far is the eyes of the 53?
Avenue Americas on West 50th.
Alright, good. 7 Lieutenant Central.
17 Lieutenant.
How long we been holding at 52? 52 family on East 35.
2 hours and 45.
Alright, Central, take somebody off a job and send them to that job right now.
17 George. George Red, we'll head over.
We got something going on here on the scanners. Yeah, I'm not sure if they could try to double back to their
17 Eddie.
to their opening position where they had a better signal.
Completion circle on the 53 property 3rd Avenue East 51st. Stand on one.
All right, guys. It looks like they're just down here in the thick between these buildings at this point. And I'm going to switch over here and see if I can't find anything else popping off here at the moment live. And it looks like Erick's went down completely at this point. See if he tries to start up another one. It says his ended. There's just that many people. And who knows? Like in Cleveland, we were targeted. Could be the same. Some of the same stuff going down here. They were both streaming fine up till one point, and then they both lost signal. Looks like these protests are continuing across the country. In California.
Time of 2141, radio station WIF 54204, coming to north to south to 17 at this time in the south. Receive 39 for trespass. 325 West 33, 325 West 33, 8 to 9. No weapons, no entries. 1 male Hispanic, 1 female white, wearing short skirt.
South Frank, show me responding there.
Child 4, level 504.
And it looks like we've lost Bees as well. So it looks like at this point, both of them having issues connecting. I'm going to give them a minute here. I know how this always goes. Erick's finally completely shut down. B's could still possibly kick back up. Shout outs to everybody out there that's tuned in tonight. Another long stream here. We will wait to see if they can establish a connection. Depending on their spot. They were running the streets earlier and they had a good connection the whole time they were running. What we were watching here earlier. In these tight quarters between these buildings with all these people, news crews, everyone fighting for a signal.
4 stop for the 52 dispute at 35.
And we got, I checked in with B, told him, you know, obviously stream's down. They know this. They're trying. This is where it gets frustrating when you're out there. Trying to provide the best coverage as possible. You're right there on the front line, and then something, the equipment goes down, or 9 times out of 10 in this situation, it's the stream, just the connection. They find a way to jam you. In DC, they hit our phones.
Transfer post 22. 4.
North David.
David.
1011 is at 581 Fifth Avenue, Rockwell.
4. No, David, is there a power for 10 Columbus Circle?
Easy, Central.
4.
Five Fifth Avenue. That's the meeting 91 guys.
4.
You're looking at Atlanta, Georgia. Here in this clip, live.
North Adam.
North Adam.
Picking up that 50 at 5215.
4.
So not sure exactly what's going on here in Atlanta, Georgia, but you can see cops out across the country, people in the streets protesting across the country. This is where we will be here this week as this is going down. I myself will end up at one of these places here. It's all engaging what's going down, where, and being able to get there and all that good stuff. So the guys in NYC right now, this is probably going to carry on, for days, but they're not going to be able to stay up there that much longer.
North Adam.
So we'll have to come up with a game plan for coverage in other places.
North Adam.
North Adam, could you also check in about the 54 disorderly group Central Park South East 59th Street for a protest?
Central, there's a detail assigned.
Okay,
Which detail is assigned?
This is the Manhattan feed. They're talking about the protest.
North Adam Central. There's a large protest. It's a couple hundred people. There's a detail. It's on Citywide 1. All right, they're handling it this time. Just marking a 91 by them.
4.
Eddie.
All right, guys, we've got breaking news coming in. A mass casualty incident declared at a Trump protest in Seattle. They're saying, and I'm shutting that feed down right there, they're saying, breaking news, a mass casualty incident declared at a Trump protest in Seattle after at least 4 people shot and the suspect at large. So apparently 4 people in the protest up there in Seattle have been gunned down. And this is exactly what we did not want to see. We did not want to see some kind of an event like this. They could try to tie to terrorism or anything else like that and spin, go down. And I just looked at a message in my inbox that nothing has gone down with any violence yet. And yes, right now, as soon as you just sent that, someone said very quiet coming out of NYC. I just updated everybody. Everybody out there listening. Yeah, you spoke a second too soon there in the message. As soon as you sent me that message, I laid eyes on it. That's what they're saying right now. Mass casualty incident going down. Right now, you guys are looking live at Atlanta, Georgia. Shout outs to everybody that's hung in there with us. Still got thousands tuned in here live. Our feeds in NYC have froze up and gone down. As soon as they get them back up and running, we'll switch back over to them. It's just a matter of getting out and away from the crowds, those buildings, and into a spot where they can get reception. I'm going to continue to check the feeds here. Let me check back in with B, Eric. See if they've got streams back up and going at all. Does not look like either one at this point is back up. Maybe we can do pull up some audio here.
Fuck those racist ass kids.
This is ATL. Sounds like they're starting to get a little heated.
Fuck 12! Not my president! 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 Not my president!
All right, we're switching up for a second, guys. We've got the Periscope in Seattle, Washington.
I don't know exactly, but I think from 3 to 5. وفي تقريبا حوالي 10 سيارات اطفاء، 20 سيارة شرطة، 9 سيارات اسعاف، والدنيا مقلوبة.
This is outside this mass casualty incident.
Exactly the correct number. People say too many things, but the truth, I don't know. شوي بس. Okay. Of course, no one is happy.
And this is right outside this mass casualty event in Washington State. As we get more information on this, I'll break it to you guys. I'm scouring the headlines here. I just found this, and this is what's going on right now, breaking.
Some people say 5. I didn't think they catch who did it. The shooter. There's people inside. حصل اطلاق نار. They closed the crime place.
And shout outs to MHG 18.
Yes. No, I didn't see. There is more than 10 fire trucks and more than 15 police officer cars and more than 9 ambulance in the streets.
So I don't know if the protest is still happening, but it was going on for a long time.
بسبب في ناس داعمين كلينتون وفي ناس داعمين ترامب.
Guys, make sure you're following me on Twitter at Dabu7. And I'm looking to get some word back here. The guys are trying. The guys are trying their hardest to get up and running right now. I know what they're going through. They're frustrated at this point. They're surrounded by people. Sometimes it's best at this point to pull the cam out and get some live or some hard cam footage and just upload short clips. I've also got I got a live feed out of San Francisco right now. I got to give a shout out to my boy Ryan in NC. He is a beast tonight on supplying me with information, as well as the rest of the mods, Stewie, Mr. Anderson, everybody else on deck, everybody playing their part. It's appreciated to the fullest. As you can see here, we have ambulances pulling out of there with victims, and it looks like they're starting to clear out this side of the scene.
There's the news here.
So this is the breaking news in terms of these protests, and in terms of violence and people getting, hurt, shot.
Yes. Near McDonald's. Pine Streets. الوضع طبيعي بالنسبة للمتابعين.
Here we go. Looks like our guys are back up live, guys. Get ready. We're gonna switch up to them.
The people and the police start to leave, but they closed the crime place there. Helicopter in the air.
Inside the crowd.
We are back live with the crew in NYC. Let me screen grab one of these real quick, guys.
Stand on the outside a little bit. Beach sounds, yeah, I would say some portion of this are orchestrated. Most of the time, the organizers are under the salary of somebody, and then it's like they're all Pied Pipers.
Some people say 3, some people say 5.
And lights up, you know. People are in a situation with their life.
They close.
Yeah, but
they can't go there.
what are they going to say that those Trump supporters out shooting people? So,
yeah. Police start to leave. Just some of them stay there. And the big thing stay there. Yeah, because all people fighting about Trump and Hillary. So
it's mad cold out here, yo. Hey, you guys, hey, when I get the dub, man.
some people
Where I get it?
so
Where you get it?
Some support. That's all the people.
All right, guys, we have in the bottom right corner what's going on in Seattle after the shooting, and we have Erick's stream in NYC going up here on the top. We'll try to switch all the way over to Erick and then stream, get some updates off of them and what's going on there. I'll keep you guys posted with any other updates I come across in terms of Seattle.
Alright guys, last time we were over here had major issues with streaming, so we're going to try this again.
Do you have Sam's number?
Sucking!
See the character.
You're gonna die soon anyway. Sweet.
What the freak? What the heck was that? Huh? Can you not just see that? What? She's just waving a black flag and she's like, well, you are going to die soon anyway.
I have B stream down here in the lower right, and Erick's the larger one. So you guys can see from both their cams. They're pretty close to one another, so you can hear the same audio. I'm running Erick's audio. Well, here they are. If they start to get choppy, I'll just try to stick with the one that is holding the better feed. Make sure to subscribe to these guys, Be Rich, Erick M, or the Agent of Truth. Links below in the description box.
Do you like Trump? Oh, you do? Did you vote for him? So, like, what made you vote for Trump? Okay. For this reason. Oh, I thought these were Trump protesters. Dude, I voted for Trump too. I was trying to troll you guys, but I realized I voted for Trump. But, yeah, I'm not live. He is, though. Are you getting footage?
I'm getting everything.
Nice. So why'd you guys vote for Trump? This reason. Why? Just something, some excitement. Yeah, no, I hear you. He's very charismatic, you know? Yeah.
What brings you Trump voters to an anti-Trump protest?
I enjoy watching people like they don't own this space of protest just because they were here first or for whatever reason they're here. We can come here, protest whatever we want to, right? Yeah. Yeah, support Trump instead, right? Yeah. That's cool. What's that say? Hillary was lying, stop crying. Go to Canada all the time. Go to Canada. We're in the box. That's funny, man. That's funny, man. Oh, man.
Has anybody harassed you guys or anything?
Yeah, just a couple nasty words. I got roasted. I'm not really good at a lot of girls came up.
You are looking at the I-5 freeway. This is the major West Coast freeway, the I-5 freeway right now in Portland, Oregon. This is in Portland. Look at this. Look at these people in the bottom right-hand side. The whole thing shut down to a standstill.
I'm actually on a mission to trigger some liberals.
Philadelphia. Below, this is Philadelphia, the streets of Philly that you're seeing in the small one. So this is every single big city, it seems, has some kind of protest and march going on in the city right now. Wanted to share that with you guys. Right now we have anti-Trump protests marching through downtown Dallas on Lamar Street. Got to give a shout out to everybody that's tuned in here, everybody that's out there sharing the link. It's appreciated. Make sure to check out our streamers, Agent of Truth, as well as Be Rich, Press Reset Earth. There's Press Reset right there. Now this time, they're holding down a better stream than they were last time. Hopefully, they can maintain this. We have protests popping off across the country right now. You're listening to Dabu 7 Underground World News Live. Agent of Truth here on the big picture. Be Rich down here on the minimized screen. I also keep pulling up shots from across the country. We have looked at Portland, Oakland, Texas, all kinds of places, with the shooting here recently in Seattle. And it looks like Erick's feed dropped as he walked in there. Give me a second, I'll maximize. Be Riches. This is still. You know what? That's a good choice. B chose to stay on the outside to not lose the signal as soon as we chimed in here.
I think it sucks because it rained earlier and all my clothes were wet. I came in yesterday and well, the victory parties, we came in for both victory parties just to see what was going on. And then today we've seen all this uprising started. I was at the Javits Center too. Yeah. It was a ghost. And the police were giving it around. They're sitting? Oh, because of the protest, you're sitting now? They're going to sit. You going to go sit? I'm not sitting, I'm a journalist. All right. You got a chain? No, I left with a whim. I was like, oh, I'm just going to ride. They got a chain, they didn't even fucking use it. Is that your friend? Oh, they got two. Go find this person and borrow their back. Go sit in and I'll zoom. Man, I've never left the place you left me at, bro. You gotta come out.
Yeah, you gotta let him know that his stream has dropped.
Press too. All right, I haven't moved. I got a stream. It's solid. I'm gonna keep it. Yup. I'm camping. What up going on, everybody? I'm just checking back in on the stream. It's nice to see that the stream's still going. I mean, I know I'm not in the thick. I'm right outside, you know, but man, I'm far too frustrated to go diving into that shit anymore. I mean, I'll be all right, right?
Camper.
Yeah. You still streaming?
Nope.
No?
No. Right when I got near that little cart over there, cut out completely.
That's why I won't do it.
Wasn't even able to get back on.
How you guys doing tonight?
Sorry?
Fine?
Fine.
You alright?
I'm doing alright.
It's raining. What can you ask?
I don't know.
Food.
Fucking sunshine.
Food.
Yeah. Martinis? I don't even know. I don't even think I ever had a martini before, but at this point, my heels hurt.
Oh yeah, you're wearing the little sneakers. So I started wearing these boots out to places.
Yeah. You alright? Oh, you just started looking at me funny.
Because you were looking at me funny.
I was. Hey. You think he's going to trigger someone before we get out of here tonight?
He's trying to.
He's trying
He's
hard.
trying.
Look it up, slugger.
Feels like. Oh, you're gonna hit the ball soon.
Just bring one home for me. I'm just moving over a little bit. That's all. Oh, the VIPs are. Where'd the guy with the cookies go?
I just almost got my phone knocked out of my hand twice.
Was you triggering?
I was triggering. While I was trying to ease into going up to him, I was like, so what is the difference between Trump and different shade of orange.
I was like, so who'd you vote for, Trump or Hitler? And then they'd be like, well, actually, I read it.
Look, it says commie on it. A sickle hammer.
Yeah, and then they go with the black flag again.
And you were looking at press
It's either
reset.
red or black. Oh, you're about to.
We are on B's stream. Make sure you
There
guys.
they are. They got the zip ties. Well, I'm gonna go invest.
Looks like we're having a little bit of interference, but he's still holding down a stream here.
Anybody got a report on what's going on somewhere peaceful tonight?
It looks like it's the same theme in many different cities. Seattle, we've had a shooting here with multiple people shot.
Try to level that off. There we go.
City streets here in New York are a little crooked. I bet you if they lit that snowflake, everybody would be happy.
Anybody know if Trump's made comment on this on his Twitter or anything? Or not?
You know what they need?
What do they need?
Definitely some Bluetooth earmuffs.
Oh, yeah?
So they can still listen to their radios and protect their ears. Them look best in that. So go funny.
No.
Oh, my head is
They're saying the people united will never be defeated. They're extremely divided bunch, aren't they?
Let's get this shill on camera.
What a shill.
Are you a shill with 1 or 2 L's?
3 L's.
Shit.
I had a feeling you're about to say that.
Can you shill? The press is cooking. I'm live. Keep blocking my shit. $15, little man. Put it in my hand. If that mic doesn't show, then you owe me. Don't know. Everybody that just heard me say that is singing right now. Oh.
Think I wanna know ya.
This guy is walking around.
He likes you. $15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, yo. My chunk of love.
Yeah. Like, fuck. I think that's fine.
The guy sitting off to the side. B has chosen to play it smart, to keep a stream going at least.
Not tonight.
Hang out on the outskirts here. Every time they go to the inside of the crowd, they lose signal. Eric did it. He lost signal. Gonna check to see if he's got another stream back up.
Or what?
Does not look like it at this point.
But it's only
I'll keep checking back in with him.
when we go. I'm saying in about an hour. I have to call him, dude. I got to drive 7 hours tomorrow to get home and then work tomorrow.
Yeah, and these guys got quite a haul to get back home.
That's
That's way.
And this is all going to still be going on. You know, when you get up into Philly and a lot of these areas where they take train and all this other stuff, I mean, people go a long distance after they park their car in places just to get to and from. And they're going to have more than a half a day tomorrow just in traveling to get back home for all of them. So tomorrow we're going to switch gears. The unique thing about me being able to sit at the helm and screencast or XSplit all these different feeds is that I can kind of keep tabs of what's going on in the scanners. I can help relay information to them. Plus get it out there to everybody else. But when I'm in the streets, it's just like with these guys, he's writing something on there. NYC. That's cool.
Will you bring it back with?
That's a cool part of the app. That's a new app. That's Camerify. That's an update, I guess, that they've added, where you can write on the screen. So that's pretty cool. But when you're in the streets, it's a different ball game. Phones overheat. Your batteries run out. You got to have backup batteries. To keep a stream like the one I've had here tonight going out there in the streets, it's almost impossible. And all the other factors that weigh in out there in the streets. But yeah, they are in NYC, as you can see right there.
You want to what?
Center it up just a little bit better.
Oh, dude, yeah. What up? How far back was this guy?
Shout outs to everybody out there that's tuned in with us tonight. We have protests going on from across the country. I'm going to look at the feed here and try to get some updates. We're listening to be here for a minute. I'm going to try to check the feeds. If there's anything else big and breaking, I'll break in with it.
How far back did it go?
Much love to everybody out there that's been sharing this link. The thousands that have hung in here tonight, live, going on 11 p.m. I know people want to know what's going on across the country. Just large groups of people taking to the streets in all kinds of different cities.
We are on.
And we'll see how many days this goes. We'll see if this leads into tomorrow, into the weekend, into another week. You know how some of the protest things happen sometimes. They have a lot of steam and then start to lose it. But it depends. If it looks like this weekend Chicago or another area is going to have a massive protest, I may work to get into position to cover that event on the ground. And then one of these guys can sit at the helm and kind of watch my back while I'm out there. But I mean, pick your city at this point, guys. You've got all kinds of city from coast to coast that have people taking to the streets. So, you know, thankfully, we're not seeing buildings torched. Unfortunately, there has been a shooting in terms of Washington State, the Seattle area. 4 people shot. As I get more information on that, I'll continue to update. Shout outs to all the mods out there tonight. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel, my backup channel, Dabu777. Make sure you're subbed to all these guys. I've got links below in the description box. If I don't, for whatever reason, I will have them. I'm going to check that right now.
You think it would be rude to ask one of these guys if they could let me borrow a thick thermal?
Yeah, it looks like I've got everybody in there.
I do.
So, well, maybe not press reset. I'm going to have to try to work to get him in there. I got some other links too.
Say cheese, you guys are wearing a really weird uniform. Never seen a police uniform before.
Oh.
Who would have shot by this cold?
There's the survivors. You got 4, 5, 6.
Where'd the rest go?
Oh, they're fucking... Dude, they're meditating, dude.
Yeah, they've been meditating.
What?
Where'd the rest go?
Where the rest of what go?
Them. They didn't get arrested.
They just got up and walked away. They were done. Dude, what the heck? Temperature just dropped. About to be a tornado up in here. Holy shit! Oh.
But it's 50 degrees near my house. She's here? What? She's here? Who?
Who's here?
Wow.
Holy
Look at
shit.
that. Not even loading. Now they're messing with me.
They're all messing. That's coffee abuse.
All right, guys, we've got an update. They're saying 5 wounded in a downtown Seattle shooting. Cops say it doesn't appear related to the Trump protest. So they're trying to put some clarification there that they don't think that it was related to the protest. Gang-related is what they're saying. It's an update there on that end. Yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe to everybody down below. Also, make sure to check out our recent sponsor, the Essential Drugstore. They're there for any of you guys that need to stock up on medicine. If you want to get something more than a 30-day supply, usually you have to have a prescription to go through a doctor to get, say, insulin, and they only give you a 30-day supply. You can stock up with as much as you want through the Essential Drugstore through a licensed pharmacist to get heart medicine, insulin, antibiotics, anything you guys need out there before stuff really starts to hit the fan. You don't want to wait till the 11th hour. So, as a sponsor, it's supposed to work full circle there. They help us out. It's supposed to work good for the people to follow us. And, you know, in a crisis situation, medicine is worth its weight in gold. But I gotta say this could have been way more chaotic out here at this point. Like I said, buildings burning, massive clashes. I'd say on the East Coast, some of the stuff may start to wind down, especially with people that may have to work tomorrow. This big push this first night on a Wednesday night. What will the weekend bring? Yet to see. We're going to stay on top of this as long as these guys are streaming here. Not sure what he's got here, if this was some kind of mainstream lady or something. Not sure if she's mainstream or not. Rolled up right next to him. We're doing our own little filming here.
I think that's a fan of yours. It's 41? Yeah. Boy, that quick.
And 2, so.
You guys are watching B Rich's stream. I'm going to check back with Agent of Truth.
It's cold, dude. It got cold, no doubt about it. And we're starting to lag now, too, so.
Going to check some updates here real quick, guys.
So I'm probably going to move back just because. Huh? Because I'm starting to lag. They managed to take the street back, didn't they?
Yep, told you.
Little at a time. Wait on these guys.
Look at very peaceful.
Those guys?
Yeah.
We're not with those mainstream guys, if that's what you're looking for.
I'm just looking for anybody.
What's up?
I just did a radio show with the former ABC guy.
Yeah.
He's very out there because they kicked him off. Former is the operative word. It's only God's thing. You know, he's kind of like an anarchist. I don't know how you call him, but he's in the UK.
Okay. And I outed on his show. I even gave a name.
I'm live. Can I spin?
What?
I'm live. Is that you good with that?
I'm good with that. I'm here to tell.
All
right. If you're listening to me, whoever's out there, I'm not trying to be right or left. I just hope, America heals. I'm not really with the protesters or part of the Trump Association, but let me just inform that a recent interview I did, I outed what's going on. Tony Gosling was the interviewer. He's a former BBC correspondent out of Bristol in England. It's on dialectradio.co.uk, and one of the things that I outed was the head of the largest private intelligence agency in the United States, Michael Bagley, for his ties to sadists, Satanists, and all people around the world. This includes top politicians. I'm not singling out any party. Let's just say it includes top politicians. And I also outed people like Joel Harding, who's egging on a war with Russia with some very, very heavy,
very good info.
Rhetoric. I'm sure any American knows Senator Joe McCarthy, the right-winger from Appleton, Wisconsin. Joel Harding is a danger. Joel Harding hangs out with people like Jonathan Goulter, who I mentioned on that. So my name is Ken Gibson. I outed all this stuff after 10 years of infiltration of racist groups. I'm just out to tell the truth. Not everything I say is right-wing, not everything is left-wing. It is what it is. So I'm just putting that. All right, you ready?
Well, that was a good interview.
All right, same as before, right? That's what you want? All right, here we go. 3, 2.
הבועה הניו יורקרית לא הבינה איך זה קרה לה, איך הלכו לישון עם הילרי קלינטון והתעוררו עם דונלד טראמפ כנשיא. והשהחל כהתגודדות ספונטנית הפך להתקהלות עצמתית.
And he said his name was Ken Gibson.
הומואים ולסביות כולם הגיעו לכאן, לשדרה החמישית, להפגין מתחת לביתו של הנשיא החדש שלהם, דונלד טראמפ. מגדלי טראמפ בשדרה החמישית הפכו לזירה גדולה של הפגנה עוצמתית. האם זה יאיר את הבועה הניו יורקית? אי אפשר לדעת. בינתיים הם כאן ומורים לא נלך עד שיהיה כאן שינוי.
That's what I assumed, but I wasn't. I know somebody had asked. All right, I'm starting to lag. Thank you. Take care. The lag right here. I want to move back. I mean, I hate to move away from the crowd, but I don't want to lose the signal again. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Yeah. Guys, what's going on? I gave that guy my contact information, and he, Ken Gibson. That'll be an interesting conversation in the future. That's for sure. Yes. Yeah, guys, I keep getting a bit of a buffer here. He's like, I don't know where I should go, if I should keep trying to move out or what. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it was doing really good for a while, and then I'm starting, at least it's yeah, man, I haven't moved. All right, I'm going to hang out right here, unless, if I move, I'll let you know, dude.
problem, spirit in the sky, blue. I mean, that's what we're out here for. You know, it's delivered to you in its rawest form, you know. That's all I can do, but I can tell you one thing. I am getting tired.
Being like Lincoln?
I am ready to be done with it, that's for sure. Just for tonight, I'm just my feet are. Nah, son. No. I'm sitting right on the other side, guys, of West 56th and Fifth Avenue here. Solid signal. I mean, a little bit of a buffer here and there, but if I move into this crowd, it's going to be gone. I think right here, holding a solid signal, if something major were to go down, I have a very good vantage point. So I'm just going to hold the ground right. Eric and Press Reset are running around in there getting hard footage of anything that might be a little bit different, and we'll just keep it that way. You know. At least at that point, we're getting some good quality footage from the inside, and then we got a live stream keeping the connection open.
And that's an update from B. Rich there on the ground. He is in position, holding down the stream. They'll probably run, maybe the next half hour or so. They've been at it. And then they'll be shutting down the streams. I want to thank everybody out there that has shared the link tonight, everybody that has subscribed. We will continue this coverage for every day. As long as this stuff's going on out here in the streets, we'll be on top of it. Make sure you subscribe.
I cannot cross the street. They have the trash trucks and the loaded dump trucks. That place has been off limits for 2 days. Yesterday, they actually, right here in front of the Omega store, the watch place, they had it set up for a TV show on, I believe it is a Fox channel show. The show's called Quantico. It's about a dirty FBI agents and things like that. They were filming it live right there. I managed to run through the live set before getting kicked off. I was handing my the iCitizen business card out to some of the people on set, and then I rolled out. But and then they're all packed up tonight now, and they're gone. But no, I cannot go across the street. That's been off limits for 2 days now.
We have reports that Chicago PD is calling in.
I probably won't be getting no steak from no place.
Special operations.
We're tapped out on the budget, brother. We would like it, but it ain't happening.
Calling in special
maybe
operations
next time we come
units.
Here, I'll try to remember the place.
And they are bringing them in via buses.
We sprung for a second night at the hotel when we originally planned.
They are bringing in, as an update here, they're saying that Chicago PD is calling in special operations officers via buses, about 5 different districts. So, a lot of activity in Chicago as well as NYC here this evening. That's the latest update out of Chicago.
To Trump winning the election. The rest of them.
I gotta talk to my dog.
You got to talk to your dog. Yeah, well, dude, don't put yourself in any position. You just come on back out of it. Who, the police are locking you in there? Well, let me holler at this. Let me find the chief real quick. You getting out or what? I say again, brother. Say again, man.
Protesters flooding Interstate 95 in Richmond right now.
Here it is.
Here come the flood of people. His stream may start to cut out with all these people.
Gas. Right? Yeah. Possibly. I don't know. What's that?
It looks like there's plans in Charlotte, North Carolina, Marshall Park, 11:30 p.m. to stand up against Trump.
God knows there's some crazy here.
It takes one person to get an entire place goes nuts.
It just takes one crazy person outside.
To say the wrong word too loud?
Or like, God forbid, there is a crazy person. You don't want to be in the wrong
I'm sure
place.
There's more than one crazy person out here.
I mean like a
crazy action, maybe?
Like a reactionary violence crazy person. Like, it's like someone wanted to walk up the bomb shop in his chest.
If something came out here tonight and inflicted pain on somebody, I wouldn't say it'd be anybody out here trying to get a point across. There you are.
There's an exclusive video.
Where's Press?
Press hasn't come back yet.
Oh, Press is gone. He's in. Oh, wait. He went and got sushi.
Yeah.
He's not even in there. Oh, man.
Oh, no, I can't turn it over like that. I just got some good video. It's a really good video.
Upload it.
They're saying La Valley College evacuated on reports of students hearing gunshots. CBS LA. No gunman has been seen.
I'm still. Oh, I got it.
So look at this.
What started going on there?
I'll show you. Well, you'll see it. Like you see, I was like literally right there. And then out of nowhere, these guys start pushing in. Of course, they're provocateurs. Right.
What happened to those dudes?
I will say this for any of the subscribers out there that may have accidentally been blocked or banned tonight, let me know via email dabu7@yahoo.com or on Twitter at dabu7. I'll work to take care of that. Accidents happen, especially with the chat running so quick tonight. So I just want to let that be known.
Yeah. You see that guy stumbling, appears to be drunk, and that other guy's pushing him over.
I know that earlier when we had about 8,000 people in here, the chat was running like a reel. I mean, quick. If you tried to click on anything, it could have possibly clicked on the wrong person. It was running so quick. And I'm sure that happened. So let me know and we'll take care of it. We'll see what their game plan is from here. I'm sure it's going to wind down here within the hour or so. Shout outs to everybody out there. Make sure to check us out, undergroundworldnews.com. Also, make sure to check out my other channel, Dabu777. If you're not subscribed to it, I operate off of 2 channels here on YouTube.
Yeah, when they started pushing everybody back.
And make sure to check out Be Rich here and Agent of Truth. Make sure to subscribe to their channels as well.
Kind of thick out in there.
Yeah. This inside there, I think they're creating a safe zone.
What do you mean?
A free speech, free safe zone thing.
Right here? With the secondary?
Yeah, because it's an inner, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's just, I don't know what they're doing.
I'm about to head over there. I'm not going to get as close.
Yeah.
But I do know, but we have a confirmation right there that there is instigators inside.
Yeah. I'm gonna go on this side of the building here and see if it starts lagging out. I'll bail out. I'm gonna see if I can't come over here.
All right, guys.
I don't even know if these cops are gonna let me. But
all right, guys. Let's listen to Beat Stream right now. I'm gonna continue with some hard footage, so that'll be good. In case anybody important.
Oh, they got it blocked off.
We'll see what happens here. If they lose signal, then they're gonna go for some hard cam footage. So we'll hang in here as long as we can.
I'll be back, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit tight. Oh shit, yeah, there is a red dot. Here, let me erase that. How's that?
All right, guys, I want to let this be known. We've got more action going down. Protest in Chicago. To give you guys a look here. Kind of blurry and fuzzy, can't see a lot there, but the protest still going down in Chicago, so we've got stuff popping off still across the country.
I want to see what they say about that. Let me see that pass, but gotta go, guys. Gotta lock them up. Lock them all up. Black Lives Matter, all locked up.
I'm just like, it's fucking cold out here.
Black Lives Matter is going down. Get it out. Let's see like that. Pick that story. I love it. This is the best time of my life. Oh, you heard what they said? They said the FBI, the head director, that this group, Black Lives Matter, Obama, just so you know, so when they start, someone has to make money. Some of those people that
So what we may do here, if they lose connection here and we lose the live stream, what I'm going to do is probably start a live hangout on this channel, 77, and do a kind of a recap, maybe for a half an hour or so, a chat. And if there's any other live streams, we'll check them out. I'll be joined by watchers and who knows who else, but me and watchers definitely be sitting here talking. I can't invite anybody on when I use the XSplit. It can only be me. So when I end this stream, me and watchers will probably be live again right here on this channel, kind of talking about everything that's going on and looking at any updates till around, well, next hour or so. So if you guys want to tune into another live stream, just bookmark my channel here. It'll probably take me 10-15 minutes to get the link up and ready to go. There goes Mr. Gibson again. A lot of characters out here on the ground. It seems as though several know who Erick and B are, the way they have approached them. But it's eyes peeled as always out here. Yeah, make sure to subscribe, all the mods, everybody else out there.
Governor Christie's in there and Giuliani's in there at Justice Department.
They're in there right now?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Christie was in Trump closet.
Yep, he was. So guess what? What are they going to do when they unleash the dogs?
I don't know what. All I know is I'm gonna sit over here and I'm gonna. Did he come out and talk to you?
He has a pen.
You got like a magic markers? I got a pen. That's all I have is a pen. I have a pen. That's it. What do you need? Oh, you want to write on something?
What press are you in?
Well, I already talked to you. Remember?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Judge Sessions came out. There's a handful of us left in Trump Town.
So yeah, guys, this stream has gone a long time. When they get too long, you can't chop them down and edit them. YouTube will not allow you. Last night, my stream of Trump winning the whole thing, we were out here streaming past midnight, and Fox News hit my channel with a strike because we were showing their footage of Trump talking, and it hit a lot of other people. And that's what happened to that stream. So it's gone forever. But tonight, all our streams, that's what counts about getting cats out here, you know, in the streets. It's us. The mainstream can't come attacking and trying to take it down. It's us. So it makes us targets sometimes out here in the streets, as we've seen. Hopefully these guys will finish out this safely. They've all got quite a haul ahead of them to get back home. And we'll probably spend the better half of tomorrow finishing that journey. Once again, shout outs to everybody that's tuned in here tonight. We're going to keep this going here until B decides to shut it down, or he loses the stream for sure. But we'll tune into what's going on here with them here for a minute. I'll chime back in here in just a second.
Snippets and edits of information are
dangerous.
They're leading people in the very wrong
They're
direction.
dangerous. Thank you.
My
phone is dead.
Is he in this mix here?
He decided to go into
Yeah, so sit there, hide on it,
Okay.
although I have
Trump stuff, you're not arrested.
No.
I'm sure you're not arrested with the Trump stuff.
And I've taken all his Trump gear, so can't sew his mouth up.
So he's not in there just trying to trigger.
Oh, no, he'll get in there. He'll talk.
He's wearing a Patriot sweater. The Patriot son. He's wearing a Patriot sweater. That's how I know.
That's right. He's got the Patriots.
Look for a Patriot.
No, that's not Patriots. I think it's Louisiana.
No, it had like a Patriots logo on it.
No, I have Patriots.
Do you have a cable or do you need
I
cable?
do. I have my own.
We'll get you a little bit of juice here.
You in New York for a couple more days?
No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving first thing in the morning. I'm a full-time steel worker.
Look at it. We're gonna have to find him, me and you.
To be on.
I don't know.
But I can give you my card. I hope you reach out
I would like to hear more. Actually, some of my viewers are already saying they wanted to hear more of your stories. So.
Really?
Yeah.
That fast?
Yeah, that quick.
I'm a Luddite. I'm a techno nerd, man. I had to have, you know how hard this interview was for me? He wanted to do Skype. So he calls at 3 o'clock. I'm on the computer. I plug in Skype. And I can hear him. He can't hear me. I didn't know you needed a headphone to Skype. I had to knock on my neighbor's doors to get a headphone.
It makes it a little bit better. There you go.
When you start traveling with Williams.
This is
So you're still from?
Still
From Ohio.
Cleveland, yes.
How far is Cleveland from Akron?
Oh, I actually live in Akron.
Do you? We own the I own the airport concessions in Akron County. Yes. Nice to meet you.
That's cool. Yeah, no.
If I had a business card, I'd give you one for free meal.
Well, you have mine. You can email me and reach out.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with emailing people.
Yes, I am the 50% owner of that full concessions.
I was looking for the Erick M to come here yesterday because it was a 7-hour drive, and I was running late, and I'm like, I should just catch a flight because Erick M is so much cheaper than it is to come out of Cleveland. But I couldn't find anything.
Honestly, how your son is dressed up, he's look like Hillary fan, and so it's okay.
You're right. You're right.
What did he say? Me, I look suspicious. Yeah, you look like Trump. Too nice. But he is like Hillary fan, so it's okay. We don't worry about it. As long as he not say even something stupid. Yeah, right?
Well, that's the problem.
Oh, yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Hopefully he will listen to me.
You never know what's going on in there. I got a buddy in there running around right now getting some film, yeah.
You guys come here together?
He lives in Jersey. Hey, Eric, how you doing in there, man?
It looks like they're dispersing, so.
Well, like I said, only 10% of the people that showed up out here today showed up here because they're passionate about something. The rest of them came out here because it's fun to yell and scream at things. Who's this guy?
Who?
In that car? Oh, this police?
Yeah, the sergeant, the lieutenant.
How you coming along in there, man? You coming out anytime soon? You gonna come up for air? Alright, it looks like everybody's like piling out of there. Alright, man. Well, I moved in. I'm sitting right at 56 now. So when you come out of there, I'll be sitting right at 56th.
That's sweet. They're all going to cry. You hope their mommies to cry. Yeah, go cry to Hillary. See if she can help you.
Cold.
Go to Bill. He might break you.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one, yeah. Go to Bill Clinton.
Well, I'm sure he'll tell us. What does your shirt mean?
Yeah. The climate mobilization.
Yeah.
So we advocate for a World War II scale climate mobilization. We had gotten that into the Democratic Party platform along with a summit in the first 100 days of the presidency. Of course, that doesn't exactly mean what we're doing now, but so we had our strategy for this year planned around that, so we're going to be
Are you trying to mobilize an agenda? Is that what it is? What do you mobilize?
Sorry, yeah. All of our want to be goal is to be carbon neutral within a decade in this country. So that means transforming all of our sectors, all of our industries, agriculture, transportation, obviously energy. And the only time we did that before was World War II. Yeah. You know, we need a national unity program. That's why we have this. That's why we have the fed upness of this.
Could I ask questions back?
Yeah.
What do you think our biggest form of carbon comes from right now?
It's different ways that you calculate it. So, I mean...
Let's go worldwide. Let's go worldwide and just give me one thing.
Animal agriculture.
Animal agriculture, you think that's the worst? What about plastic production?
Yeah, you heard.
There's a lot of bad stuff. There's a lot of bad stuff.
Do you think that the climate movement ignore plastic production because of how necessary it is for our life?
I think there's a whole lot of being ignored. I'm out here trying to say that this is what we need to do to wake up. But people ask us if we're the climate movement, if we want a World War II scale mobilization, people ask us, what is our Pearl Harbor moment going to be? this is what we hope to for a lot of that these people here, the whole mass of people here, need to be out here every day. Say it's not business as usual. We cannot go about your daily lives. So I hope people can wake up because of this.
I hope so. I ain't telling you what you guys are. Are you wearing any I already know I'm not wearing any. That's a very
I know the war on drugs and you could.
No, it's not about drugs.
I know, but I understand, but that's why it does not use because of the war on drugs.
Black Lives Matter, kill police officers. This is what about turbines? Tidal turbines as against
if they're just literally just sitting.
We have the technology. It's not the issue. We have all the technology we need, and it's getting better and better. Obviously,
can I have one of your things?
Of course. I never said anything about nuclear. So but you can see exactly our plans if you check out our victory plan. You go to theclimatemobilization.org, and it's /victory-plan, I believe. But just go to our main site and you can find it there. And check it out. You can read all of our key documents.
Guys, you said about clean energy. Why we not spending money to fix? Because right now clean energy is too expensive. More people get poor.
We're not doing it because we're not out in the street like this. We need to be out in the streets every day. We need to be demanding it of our
We need to get better technology in the fight. Better technology, and then we
have to demonetize.
There's a lot of Union shut it down. This
there's a lot of simple technology like building a tower in a desert area where you build a turbine. That's so simple. Like Israel has one in
the moral of the story is that we have the technology. It is but inherently a political situation. That's why this is such a debacle. So that's why we're always focused on the federal level because we need a federal program, we need a mobilization, we need all hands on deck to do this.
Look at Hillary Clinton go with Saudi Arabia, so we might have this technology because Saudi Arabia is oil. And if we stop Saudi Arabia, then we can do your project. Look at Hillary.
What's that? Carbon?
Let's import that.
Well,
so we can
that's if we can find something strong enough to create flak jackets. Without using carbon.
If you want to products, we got a climate year program here.
I think
we'll get 1 year
in a perfect world.
Talking about the collapse of civilization.
Shouldn't be anywhere.
It's nothing less than
and I think sometimes we're locked into a fantasy where that
we can do it. Right now it's too expensive and not discovered.
Send me some of your stuff, man.
So let's work in discover technology and then go this path. I totally agree with you. But let's discover things cheaper. Now it's too expensive.
We don't have time.
Well, don't have a time.
We're out of the Holocene.
What I'm saying is a lot of it already exists.
Okay, of course, use oil companies.
Oh, you got two. Would you guys like to sign
Number one, sir, of course, China, our enemy.
Do you have an online pledge?
Yeah.
I'll wait, because I'm going to read through everything before I sign anything.
There's a new pledge on our new thing to sign on to that we just put up today because our original pledge is a little dated at this point. Even though it used to be central. But so just see that on our.
As an update for everybody tuned in, I will not be running another stream after this. I was going to try to get it all set up while this was live. It's giving me problems and issues, and since they're running longer than I thought I was going to shut down by now. I'll just keep running this stream, and when it's done, we'll shut it down. So I need to get on deck, and there's things popping off in other cities. If we're going to be covering on the ground in these other cities, I need to really get on top of all this. You're looking at Erick now. If any of you guys got any information on big protests out there, let me know. Dabu7yahoo.com or hit me up on Twitter. Twitter handle at Dabu7, DAHBOO7. Hit me up. I try to keep track of all of it, and we're going to try to get the next big location squared away. I mean, it's a crapshoot at this point with so many cities having big events, but it's really what's within striking distance for me, what I can get to quickest, and what needs to be covered. So you guys know of something going down, let me know.
Yeah, you okay with that?
Yeah, no, I figured you were.
find that portion of the stream, and you have all rights to your section of that video. Absolutely. Were you interested in this for incomplete for this? We're headed out of it. It's nice meeting you. Sorry, this is.
That's me.
Yeah, you want to unplug there. Yes. I hope you got enough juice to at least make a call there.
I do, and I doubt he'll hear me, but
it's better than nothing.
That is right. I appreciate it so much.
Take care. All right. What's that? I have a All right, let's do it.
All right, guys. They're looking to make their exit out of here and wrap it up. I got to thank them for doing this.
Oh, those happen tonight, guys.
Shout outs to B Rich, Erick M, Press Reset, everybody that's joined us here tonight. We will be live tomorrow again. And come this weekend from the streets again. Not sure where we're going to be.
The acrobat on the
we will be covering these events.
She's seriously doing some crazy shit, dude. Where did he go get sushi at? Do you know?
He never said. He just said call him when we're doing stuff.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and we'll. Where do you, let's go over to 57th and we'll cut down 57th. I'll bet you he's over by that ramen spot, and we'll hit up that ramen spot.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Let's do it.
I am definitely from my cast. I haven't from my cast in a while, but today I felt it.
Yeah.
So this will be the wind down of the stream, guys, right here. It looks like things have calmed down here in the city.
I thought I was seeing shit. I'm actually seeing shit. What the heck?
A pole dancer like you've never seen.
I don't know. Are you going to challenge her?
Street sign dancer.
Dude, she would your ass. Uh-oh, here, uh-oh.
We got more. Somebody's going to get hurt showing off over here. Somebody's going to slip. We're going to catch it all right here. Please excuse the language. This is what you get live from the streets, folks. One of the closing acts of this opening night of protest, post-election 2016. Looks like the crowd's starting to thin out some.
Arrest that.
Shout outs to everybody out there that had our back tonight with information. All the mods out there. Make sure to sub to these guys' channel. Be Rich and Agent of Truth. They're out here trying to track down Press Reset. And when his stream drops, it'll probably be the end of it. They got to go back and try to recharge and get up before the sunrise and spend a good half day traveling to get back home. So shout outs to these guys for playing their part. This is going to continue. Tomorrow evening, you can expect the same. More of these protests across the country. I'll be streaming as much as I can, but my main goal is to pick one of these spots, get into position, get there, and you can see here right in front of Trump Tower, there's a good end shot to cap the night off here in front of Trump Tower. All these people still amassed in front of this place, and they've got heavy security. You can see dump trucks, sanitation trucks. Has a line of police, then a line of SWAT. They were targeting all of his different properties throughout the area. It's going to be the same in I'd say Chicago, in other places that Trump has businesses established that are well known.
We're done.
Here they go.
Calling it a night. I gotta kill the stream because I gotta use my phone. Gotta get a hold of press. We're gonna go get.
Donald Trump's our president. Have a nice day.
This guy.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah.
We're gonna go get some food, and then we're gonna go to sleep, and then we're gonna travel all fucking day tomorrow. All right, let me kill the stream. Say goodbye, Eric.
And that was it. He said, say goodbye, Eric. And it is over. They did a hell of a job out there in the streets. I want to thank everybody that's tuned in. We still have 2,000 or 3,000 tuned in now. What, 27 tuned in now. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Like I said, this is going to be ongoing every night. Let me see here. Said a thing pop up telling me I had 10 minutes left on the Facebook Live. I've never ran it this long. I haven't even checked it to see how many people or what's going on over there on the Facebook Live. Maybe I should real quick. Want to give a shout out to everybody over there. Make sure to follow me, guys, on my backup, Dabu777. I operate on YouTube off of 2 channels. And if you guys know of any protests going down out there, let me know. Hit me up on Twitter at Dabu7. Or email me, dabu7@yahoo.com. All right, yeah, it looks like... wow. Reached over 20,000 over there on Facebook. It's a good stream. It's really the first and biggest one like that I've ever done. A thank you to everyone that shared the link tonight. Like I said, everyone that had watched our back. It's appreciated. We're going to continue this here in the coming days. Much love to everybody over here on Twitter, everybody in the messages. Mike, all you guys, Lee, everybody here in the little group chat, everybody that was relaying all the hot updates. To be free, much love, brother. All you guys in there, and sorry if I don't name everybody. Truly, I love all you guys. Shout outs to all you. This is going to continue. You know, like most protests do, they have a lot of steam out the gate, and then they start to wind down. This is something that I think you'll see definitely push into the weekend. So I want to get a bead, you know, from Cincinnati being, say, my home city, anywhere within striking distance where stuff's popping off and maybe playing for this weekend. I want to be able to get out to it. So on that radar, could be anything. I haven't seen anything pop off in Cincinnati, nothing the magnitude of these other cities that we've seen. I haven't seen anything like that. But if I hear of it, I'll definitely be down there. Chicago, within my sights, St. Louis, you know, cities like that on my radar. So, once again, a shout out to everybody out there, the whole crew that held this down, this whole trip to NYC. These guys are looking for food and sleep at this point, and probably a bathroom. So, great job out there, guys. This is where it sits. Here in the evening of this November 9th of 2016, we're going to shut this down, guys. Going to bring this down to a close. And hell, we've got thousands of people still tuned in watching. Streams are down. Looks like everything's winding down. And I'm sure there's still stuff going on across the country. I will say this, though. If I get these glitches straightened out and watchers wants to join me, you never know. We may go live again here on this channel, but it won't be for long. Just be a recap of events and some chit chat, and to provide a chat for you guys. So, put some 1900 out there if you guys are wanting to stick around for that chat. Probably be here in the next 10 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes. Try to do it quick. If I have problems, if you don't see me live here in the next 10 minutes or so, or a link kicked out, then I'm not going live. So 10 minutes or so, it's all depending on what it does here. This stuff's been messing with me so much. Let's not forget last night it was flashing a blue box at me telling me I better end my stream or they were going to terminate it. And then they ended up doing it anyway. But much love, guys. Much love. Much love. Can't say it enough. And I'll try to pull up a little bit of audio here while people file out to close this whole thing down. It is the copyright protected music from YouTube, so it's not the best, but there's some decent ones in here. I just want to run an outgoing song, some music here, while we shut this down. So this has been Dabu7 with some Underground World news. And the crew. Shout outs to the 1776 out there. Good night, all of you. We'll see you on the flip side. There's Press Reset. Much love to all you guys. And you're watching a loop now as I shut it down. And this stream will end here soon, guys. So much love. Me and watchers hopefully on deck here soon. Dabu7. And this is Dabu7 with some Underground World news. signing off from NYC. Shout outs to Be Rich, Erick M, Press Reset, all the mods out there, everybody that tuned in this evening. Much love, and we'll see you on the flip side. If it may all fall down. If it may all fall down. If it may all fall down. Down, 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 down. And this is Illuminati.